There we go. Hello guys, you're playing DnD session what? 9? I think. I guess. Session 9.
What was
9.
Rhea Mantle Moon?
9! Well, she's a character and she's here.
Yeah, and if she tries to attack anyone, I'm going to slap her with my reaction because I don't want her anywhere near the front line.
You cannot reaction slap somebody mid combat.
Well, I can opportunity attack her and try to stop her movement.
Yeah, that sounds like he could.
She's your ally, so you cannot.
If she tries to move anywhere past me, I'm going to stop her. If I need to grapple her,
She's already past you, so like.
Oh,
what?
she's standing next to me.
I mean, you could also talk with people instead of declaring that you will murder anybody who doesn't agree with you.
No.
But saying that is way more effective. Because people are scared of me.
No, they're not. You only think they're scared of you. You're not even wearing real clothing. You're like wearing
don't
tatters.
even have charisma to intimidate.
Well, fuck that shit.
See?
That's a problem with rolling badly and having to pick something.
I know.
Yeah.
You don't really have to roll, you can just like strike a conversation, you know.
I mean the stat array, you bum.
How much is your charisma?
8 still. Like 10 minutes ago it was 8 already.
What are you wearing?
So it's a +1 intimidation, I believe.
Yes,
So
it's
you look like a hobo, is what you do.
A scary hobo. With
Yes.
too many weapons.
And you pretend that you don't smell like one because apparently you shower. But who knows?
I mean, I saw her.
My clothes.
I'm more intimidating than you.
Just wait until I get manned. I'm gonna mend your clothes.
You can't mend stuff. We already discussed that you can't mend the stuff that's fixed missing material.
Can
I have mending.
What do you want to do, Joshua?
When I get mending, I want to mend Amber's clothes.
I mean, they can be mended, like it doesn't have holes in them. But you know, you don't create fabric with it. Right?
Yeah, the problem is it's missing material. That's the...
Because it's tatters. Literally tatters.
Can I mend her lips, like, together?
Well, if you have the silence spell.
No, I don't.
Is that the ritual spell?
The silence spell. That means you also can have it.
Yes,
I
can.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I don't see the
so
silencing Amber because she still can punch you in the face.
that's a thing that I leave up to you guys. Like, how do you describe your spells? I mean, I described like the priestess of Amberley literally knits your lips together with like grime of the seas. So tasty.
Yeah. That's what happened, by the way, last session. So we were talking about that, right?
Yes.
So last session, we wanted to deal with the ship. We had a bit of a talk about how we're going to do that. In the end, we kind of faked it on the pirates.
Yes, and I don't feel good about it. I actually feel bad about it. I hope you feel bad about it too.
And Siren is
Great
totally okay with it. And we went back to the Temple of Amberley, and we like basically figured out that we don't have to sink the ship. We can just like throw the captain overboard. There was a small issue that the captain was Siren at that point, and I didn't want my character to go drown overboard a ship in a harbor. So we
Of course, who wants that?
I mean, there are psychopaths, but so we figured out this, like, it was Dalian's plan basically.
Yeah, see, so I told you. So
It's Dalian's fault.
No, I wanted
Thank
to
you.
praise him for this intelligent plan because we basically scammed the pirates into like making a new captain and threw that captain overboard, and now everything should be okay, and I'm back to being the captain.
Syrian, did you actually note down the alignment shift that Sonala gave?
Yeah.
What? Did I get an alignment shift?
You
Yes,
are not
it's,
good anymore. You're chaotic.
Chaotic neutral?
Yes, I sent you a message in Descent into Avernus.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I told
I missed
Sonala that it was Dalian's plan, and
Yeah,
Well-
but Siren kind of like went with it and he liked it and everything, and he feels like totally okay over doing this. So
I mean, what I
I'm
told
very
to
much okay.
Zonalar is that the whole party should get a hit on it. Not like a complete shift on everyone, but a note like they did something really bad.
So I'm basically going to play Chaotic Stupid from now on. But yeah, and besides that ship thing, which we like completely solved to my satisfaction, and hopefully we don't know that to the satisfaction of the goddess.
Joshua is not satisfied though.
And Joshua wasn't
people.
satisfied at all because
Satisfaction.
he didn't kill any elves.
Satisfaction. Bow, bow, bow.
Stop. I hate
Bow,
this.
bow, 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 bow.
Sorry,
This
what
is one of the shittiest songs I
You
ever
read it?
heard.
Okay. Can I continue? Oh, so.
No.
Then we had this small scouting party sent to this other ship, which is actually a tavern, and it is called the Low Lantern, where the other band thumper, whose name I completely forgot once again, was hiding, and we knew about that. So we scouted it out, and then the next day we went and kind of like stormed the deck on which he was. I mean, we had a plan of not storming the deck, but that plan went to shit. So now we are storming the deck, and I believe Delian is on the verge of death.
Yep.
Because Talia had a smart idea to aggro the boss while the rest of the party wasn't there yet.
Yep. That's why you don't split the party.
No, that's why you don't aggro the boss before
Jenkins.
everyone is in the room. Do you remember these RPG games where if you enter the boss room and aggro him, the door closes, and if half of the party is still outside, they won't be able to help? That's what happened.
Oh man, I should have closed the deck. That would be so awesome. With magical
Then
luck.
Alien and Sarah would just be dead.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
will
yeah,
just
yeah.
die.
We wanted to do that, and we determined with you that it has no like door that
Yes.
you go.
Yes,
Yeah.
there was no door. A small, a
There
small.
was no door, so suddenly there is one.
There is, and it's closed. We cannot go.
Oh yeah, we removed the door from yesterday. Got in the way all the time. The door is in maintenance. They took it to the door master. So, I mean, Delion, you say he aggroed the boss, but he wanted to be clever and use Hunter's Mark. Stealthily. Sadly, he failed the roll and was seen casting the spell
Yes,
by
not very clever.
by his
I
lackey.
didn't fail the roll, you rolled too well.
Yeah, your roll was average and mine was awesome.
Yes.
So it's not him to blame. I mean, putting Hunter's Mark on the guy you want to arrest makes sense, right? It holds for an hour. You can track him through the city if he escapes the ship, and you do more damage when battle starts. The plan.
Technically, I didn't aggro or Hunter's Mark the target, but the devil, his guardian devil.
It was the fog at the table.
That saw you.
That's all you. Yes.
Yeah, but I did the Hunter's Mark on the devil.
Oh,
but
you
you can't
put.
see
Okay.
that.
Yes. There you go.
Also, I can't see a devil.
Too bad.
Because you are. It's like here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
can-
spike devil.
Oh, it's right in the blind corner because
Yes.
of
Yes.
Triller
Yes.
in the middle.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
seeing the devil.
It's because.
Congratulations, do something about it. Sadly
And it-
for all of you, I can't do shit against the devil.
So
And it's my turn.
I want you guys to. So, fights ensued. There are many fucks in the tavern, making sure that the tavern itself doesn't get destroyed, but are not fighting at this moment. You have the aid of Rhea Mantelmorn that has come with you to find answers about the city of Elturel. Here to
Well-
do what's good and right.
More like to being a shit-faced paladin about it.
Delion, I want to ask you, how do you feel about voting a pirate as a captain just so you can drown him in the river?
What?
I mean, it was your plan, right?
But still, I feel bad. I mean, I don't know if it's the moment to discuss this now, but
I mean, you might be dying, so yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
think
but-
it would be maybe worth an alignment shift.
I mean, it's up to you, but I would prefer to discuss this with you in private, because the others wouldn't know my exact feelings and thoughts about it.
Yes, but it's not a good act, and it's super evil.
It was
you
cold-hearted, premeditated.
It's not
Bird.
evil. You're
I
out.
mean, you are the dungeon master. I will put on my character sheet whatever alignment you give me.
It's
Nobody killing a bad person is still murder.
the thing is Siren. I mean, Siren executed the whole plan and was good with it to save his own life, so it makes sense for him. But you were the one that made the plan itself, that like brought it up.
Siren did it totally out of greed.
Yes.
He could have just like sank the ship, but he was like, no, I want this ship, and I want.
I mean,
Yes.
force me now to discuss it openly. I will, but I just think that it will further metagaming perhaps later on. But basically, my thoughts at the moment were to save Siren and to solve the problem at the same time, and it was like a sort of a moment, you know, like I have the idea and I spoke out loud, and then later I thought, oh, you know, like, yeah, it was more like an idea, and then I felt bad about it, but just went along anyway. So
Okay. No, that's
I'm
okay to me.
conscious about it, but I'm still battling about what my feelings are on this.
So for now, I will only punish Siren, not Siren, your character for this. Yes, it is Siren. God damn it!
Yeah,
It is not a punishment.
Punishment. I mean alignment.
It's a
Alignment
consequence.
shift. Yes. It's action and reaction.
Exactly.
Push and pull.
You know, yeah, I mean, alignment for me is not like if I write it down, then I will play my character. For me, it's more like I play my character. I imagine he would act, and then you put an alignment you think this is in your world.
Yes.
Only
So yes, alignment is a reflection of your character, not the other way around.
Yes,
So
exactly.
Yes.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
yes, because the alignment matters because it's a game with devils and like literal hell. So it will determine stuff of how other magical, celestial, or fiendish creatures react to you guys. Also, whether or not you are liked among angels and stuff like that. Like, they can smell through your disguise. The alignment is a reflection of your actions and how you carry yourself and act. More or less. And I hope the alignment reflects what you imagine for your character. So, that's my goal.
Agreed.
So, with that, I'm okay to... Was there anything else? I don't remember. I don't think so.
Yeah, throwing 3 daggers.
Oh, yes. Unicorn, did you still want to talk about this? Or
No.
I don't give two fucks any.
so
Or 3 fucks.
you don't want to apologize?
No.
I apologize to you.
Oh, okay.
And you give anti-inspiration to someone.
Hey, Do I get inspiration for like recounting the last episode?
Yes, Iran, you gain inspiration for recounting the episode.
I'm such a good boy.
Yay.
Yeah.
You're a good player. Good, good. Well done.
I
So-
will, but not do it like next time.
Now, let's see. Do I have... What do I have? Let's do this.
Oh no!
Joshua, it's your turn.
Okay, I gonna move. Wait, you here?
Yeah. Describe what you're doing. You can move your token and do the stuff.
Okay, my guy just wants to get closer to because he's seeing that, well, the alien seems really hurt.
Yes, Delion is hiding behind a sofa, using it as cover as much as possible.
Yep. Thinking. Can the enemies pass through the spiritual weapon, like going here, attacking?
So the spiritual weapon counts as a creature for the purposes of moving. I think.
I'm not sure.
We can check.
Honestly, I don't believe so because it doesn't have attack of opportunity or anything. Cannot be destroyed.
Yeah, but what? Like a pillar doesn't have an attack of opportunity either, but you can walk through it.
Okay.
A floating spectral weapon. I mean, a floating spectral weapon for me counts as an object.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know. So, what do you guys think?
I
Did-
think enemies shouldn't be able to walk through it
Yeah, I think it can.
because it's too dangerous.
So
If it is hostile to you, you can't move through.
But it doesn't like move on its own. It has to be moved by the caster. So
Yes.
on the other hand, yeah. So maybe it's just like the caster like has to occupy his mind with himself and the weapon at the same time.
Yeah, but
maybe
I
he
think
can
still
go
for
through.
an opponent it would
But
be too
that's why-
dangerous because he doesn't know exactly
Yeah.
when it will move or attack. So
Okay.
So you can like somebody can shove the weapon aside, like stuff like that is possible, but that's like a strength check and all of that.
Yeah.
Check against what? A wisdom?
No, I don't know.
It's an ability, but probably.
It's like you face a flying sword, but you want to get through the corridor the flying sword is defending. You can like try to shove the flying sword aside to
or
get through.
perhaps you could tumble around also.
Yes, something
Or
like that.
you just grab it by the hilt and smash it against the wall.
Then I ain't gonna move it. I was thinking of attacking the demon by moving it, so I gonna attack. Is this guy attacking us because he
Yeah.
has the same tokens as the other guys? So
Yeah,
I
but
need
this
to
one
make
is
sure-
fighting.
Okay, this one is fighting.
He said
Yeah.
last episode. He said, "Venric, it's an ambush."
So he's with him apparently.
His testimony,
Okay.
yes,
Also, I think he also hit like Dalian or
yes, a lot, many times.
Okay, I'm gonna use. First, I'm gonna use a defensive stance, and with my reaction, I'm gonna attack his minion.
Meow. Slice, you hit.
Okay. Cast level 2. Ooh, not the best. Nothing I can. At least it was a hit. And that's my. That's my turn.
All right. Just double checking if this guy has like better armor or anything. No. Okay. Man, I have so much stuff on my table. Ah! Stop it.
Clean it up.
I don't have the time for this.
You had all day.
Shush.
Shush yourself.
Okay, now is Eternal the NPC.
Shift, double click. Right, now it's Rhea Mantelmorn's time. I'm so glad I found out how to open character sheets of the NPCs. Shift and left click, double left click is so useful.
Freya! Leave him alive!
I'll do my best.
That's what we did. Her alive.
So, you guys, Amber wanted to ensure that he is captured. So, Siren, can you describe to me, like, what was the plan that you told Rhea before you arrived by the ship? Or, like, when you arrived by the ship?
I think I told her that our boys are going to go down there and we're gonna wait like one story upwards. And then hopefully one of our associates will manacle the guy before we even come down. But if they don't, then we need to come down and take him. But I think he would say like get out and he wouldn't be like specific, but he would be shouting about now like we need him alive, just realizing that Rhea doesn't know it exactly.
Yeah, but it's like it's assumed that you try to catch him instead of killing him.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just trying to find some things real quick.
Because Siren knows, like if we like just this guy, we would be in serious trouble. He's too high up. We need him to like confess.
Yes. Okay. I'm trying to find some stats, but I'm having a difficult time. So,
Oh no.
she will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Like this guy's here. So she jumps onto the table itself, and Kenku is like cowering on the ground, and the fog is like the fog strikes out towards her. She's getting like right at the personal space of the bar.
Why is she so stupid?
The fog's mace starts cracking as a few metal pieces like bend on the mace itself as he hits the bar. Slam! And she throws what appears to be a net at Emmerich. It's a net! She's throwing a net. With disadvantage. Oh no!
Disadvantage, so she didn't make it.
A net has a reach of like 5 to 15, which means she throws the net, but Emmerich dodges behind the pillar here, and the net wraps itself around the pillar. She's like, "Oh no!" And that's Rhea Mantelmorn's turn. Amber.
I'm getting depressed by this.
By why? Why?
Why?
You don't like the plan? The net plan? Oh, because you're so slow?
My ass.
You've got the slow ass.
No.
That's sad.
Next time you should get like one of those fast horses instead of a slow ass.
Slow ass horse.
Did you remember what I told you yesterday?
About what? No.
Oh, everything.
So I remember some things. You're like, if he fights, then I will break every part of his body.
I don't mean that.
Okay, you don't know
I mean these things I said to you. They're making me annoyed.
that you are sorry for getting annoyed about the daggers. Yes.
Oh, you. Are you intentionally fucking with me right now?
I don't understand what you mean.
I'm just gonna walk.
Okay.
I can't do much anyway because everything is shit fucked. And I broke roll 20.
Oh, did you?
Well, do you see my character moving?
No.
No.
Have you tried left click?
Maybe you should like refresh. Roll20 will be giving us like issues. It's been giving me issues like so many times.
Oh, now it's moving. Wow.
You eat him.
Oh yeah, it was.
Why am I on him? That's not where I moved.
I think Roll20 like compiled several commands at the same time, because I tried to move your character. Since you said that it's not moving, so it did both. It moved you up and then to the left.
Stop touching me.
Poke, poke, poke. Is that all you do?
No touching.
So you use your action and your dash action to move.
Yes, I walk very briskly.
What weapon are you holding?
No.
You're just like charging like a bulldozer.
No, I'm just walking towards him. Really fast.
Give me an athletics check.
Go fuck this shit. It's not athletic.
16.
I give you 2020 in 2020.
Okay, so you can roll me 1d4 minus 2.
What now?
1d4 minus 2.
Yes. So, as you charge towards the other side of the ship, you manage to smash 2 of the bar stools.
Are you intentionally annoying me now?
No, they are in the way, and you try to not do it. But even with a... Well, I rolled... You had a 1d4 minus 2, which means you smashed 2 of them.
I start rolling. It's good.
Make sure you guys... No, I can write that up. How much shit do you destroy on the ship?
Just 2 bar stools is nothing. We're rich.
Yes.
We kept.
Baby, you are. I have barely any money left.
I'm pretty sure it was like 1 gold per chair and 2 gold per
No,
table.
fuck you.
No,
No,
one
it
gold.
was 1 gold for the table.
1 gold for
Yeah.
table?
If you want to burn us with 1 gold per chair, we have to intentionally want to break them.
It's a question. Like I don't have a list written up.
I remember because I already paid 1 table with 1 gold.
Yeah.
1 gold for a table and 5 silver for a chair.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you didn't know what you paid for. That's the hilarious part.
Yeah.
was good.
Sorry, no.
No, it was me.
No.
Siren, with that, it's your turn.
Yay! Siren is gonna ignore this thug here. And he heard Dalian's cries, like a pussy. So he's going to... Wait a minute. He's going to move a bit about here. And then he's going to... Now, I don't know, but I should be holding a light crossbow in my hand.
Sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you drew one last turn or something.
But I just that's my default weapon in combat.
Yeah.
So can I see and hit this demon? Is he half of him? Disadvantage or something?
He will have a cover, so +2 AC.
+2 AC. Well, I still.
Which is
want
not too
to-
bad. Like, he's not a plate mail wielding, shield wearing demon.
So I still want to fire a bolt from my crossbow at him.
Lock and load. Pew! A 15. Oh, a 15 just hits. You managed to shoot between the boards of the stairs, and you hit the demon, the devil, in the shoulder.
1d8 plus 3 piercing.
He's bleeding profusely, but is still alive.
And then, as my bonus action, I am going to, like, Siren's eyes are going to light up with infernal fire. And
Infernal
he's going to
fire!
say, by the power of hellfire! No, something like that. Be healed, Delian. And he's gonna use Healing Word as a second level spell.
Are you casting it in Infernal?
It could be.
Yes.
Yeah, could be.
The black speech will heal you.
Exactly.
Rise and be counted.
So, equal to 1d4 spell casting at higher levels, 1d4 for each slot level above first. So, 2d4 plus...
3 or 4? Your
I've
charisma
got 4
modifier.
bonus for charisma. And there should be like proficiency, no?
I think that's a life cleric thing.
Okay.
It says in the spell, so...
2d4 plus 4. I just like, was able to forget already.
1d4
11,
plus
18.
spellcasting ability modifier.
Yeah.
So the spellcasting
So that's-
ability modifier is your charisma.
So that's 4.
11.
11 hit points! You feel the speech of devils, and the Spine's devil is like cowering and pulling his tail around his leg as he hears the speech of Infernal, commanding Delian to be healed. So I'm not sure if Delian feels better or grossed out about this.
Why should I figure out about this?
Because, like, I just healed you with a healing word that was set in Inferno.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand what you said, so...
Yes, it's like Illidan cooking a turkey and says, "You are not prepared."
I understood that.
It's like you're undercooked.
You need a new patch. And with
Can I, as a part of my movement action, still hide behind the couch that is here?
yes, you can drop yourself prone.
I'm gonna do that.
Like no, it's like you can like get on your knees. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
So it will count as cover if they like shoot from
Yeah.
from up
That's what I
here.
wanted.
Yes. Sarif.
Yeah, Delian, do you look better or still really bad?
Or worse.
I look like better, but still quite injured.
Okay, I'm using my bonus action to use my healing light ability.
Bonus action.
I'm gonna heal you for 8.
Bonus action.
Bonus action. And I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Nice.
We see this? Is this like an aura
Yeah.
visible around you? Or?
Yeah, it's like a freezing aura around me that, yeah, looks like frost.
He
Yeah,
looks
we
like
actually-
someone left him to look in a frit.
We actually discussed whether he gets slowed by that because he's a lizard and it's cold.
Basically an ice shell around me. It's like really, really cold.
Yeah, you feel like a good mug of iced tea.
No, you feel like sleeping.
Right. Oh god, why do I feel so sleepy again? Oh,
God damn it.
it's been so here
Maybe
already.
something. Yeah, and that's everything because bonus action is over and I don't want to move. I'm afraid to move from here.
What's your action?
What?
Your is Armor of Agathis your action or?
Yes, that's my action.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Wait, and that heal was like Asimar? No, you're not.
No,
Asimar.
that's class ability.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we actually discussed this before.
Any times, and every time I get asked, where is that from?
Your butt.
Now let's see. It's a Spined Devil's turn. What should he do?
Be afraid.
He has a job to do, so there's nothing letting him get around that. Multi-attack. The devil makes 2 attacks. 1 with its bite and fork, or 2 with its tail spines. Well, he will... I think Amber looks the scariest, so he will attack Amber. Amber!
How do I look the scariest to him?
She doesn't hold any weapon.
You are getting attacked by a spined devil as his dagger-like teeth open up and try to sink into your flesh. A 10!
Does nothing.
And then he swings his forked tail.
I grab it.
It's a 6. No, he's
I
not.
grab it.
He's not good. You don't grab it. You can grab it on your turn if you want. No, oh, it's a fork. Oh, it's like a literal... He's wielding a literal fork to stab you with.
What?
Like a devil fork, you know?
Yep.
Oh,
Like a pitchfork.
Like a pitchfork, but it's called a fork.
yeah.
Yes, he tries to like pick you with it, but it's failing.
You are a miserable excuse of a devil.
And now it's Emric's turn.
I said it in abyssal.
Ah! He hisses at you. Okay, what's happening
They
here?
speak the language of hell. I speak the
Apple.
language of something that's even worse.
You guys have surrounded him. It's like 1, 2, 3. This is looking bad. But he took no damage so far. So let's see. I am rolling a dice. There we go. 19, alright. He's going to stab Amber 3 times with daggers. Stab, stab, stab. 23, 9, and 16.
The first and the third.
Alright, so you take 7 piercing damage and 5 piercing damage.
Wait, you can roll under 20?
Yes, it's possible.
I take what?
It's 7 and 5 damage.
Well.
Piercing.
Are you raging?
No.
Not yet.
So it's 12.
So, and he runs down
Because
here.
I can't do a ready action when I walk brisk.
That's
Wait,
an
Two.
opportunity.
do I get
Oh,
an
yeah.
attack opportunity?
3.
Everyone gets an
So-
attack of opportunity.
Sarif, you get 1, but the stairs are in the way, so it's harder for you to hit.
Can't Amber
Sarif and Amber, yes. Amber can make an unarmed attack if she wants to.
I want to stop it.
I miss.
I don't have an unnamed that good.
Alright. Yes, you miss. Amber, do you wish to make an unarmed attack? Do you want to punch him? Or kick him?
Oh, I want to kick him in the ass. So he falls down the stairs and breaks his neck.
Okay, you can certainly try. Roll me a 20.
No, just want to stop him from moving.
That's not a thing you can do.
But I broke my own arm.
You try to attack him, and as you... Man, what's happening? Yes, as
But
you...
I can't break my weapon.
You can. It's yourself. Take 1 HP
You break
damage.
yourself.
You break your leg.
So yeah, you try to attack him, but you hit like the wood of the stairs as he slips past you. Yes, you feel a pain like simmering through your arm. It hurts a lot. This is bad. You get a certain numbness feeling to it. That's Emric's turn. Delion.
Stand up.
That takes half your
Attack.
movement.
No, it takes 1 field of my movement, 1 of my footstep, because I'm an athlete.
Because you're what?
An athlete. My feet.
Oh, nice! Oh, you do the squats every day? I see.
Yes.
So you do the like the thing where you are lying on your back and then you just like jump on your feet.
Exactly, that's my morning routine.
Delion never skips leg day.
And as a bonus action, I will use Planar Warrior with my attack and attack the devil with my rapier.
Alright.
Poor devil.
10.
A 10 is not good enough. The spined devil dodges your attack, using the fork to repel. Gah!
And that's my turn.
Nice. It's Wolfer's turn. He's going to step over here. Oh, this is so good. And he will
Getting ignored.
attack. Well, who does he attack? He's not attacking Sarif. He looks like a dinosaur. That's scary. He doesn't like scary. So he attacks Delion with the mace twice. A 6 and a 9. Oh no. Well, that's all that he's doing. Joshua.
Oh, my turn. Okay, gonna attack him with my sword.
Alright. Flying sword. Doing the sword thing. Is it the Gauntlet of Helm?
Yeah, the Gauntlet of Helm.
You smash him in the face.
Oh,
And he takes 6 force damage. As you see like a tooth flying out of his mouth. Pooh! Oh.
Bruce.
okay. I'm just gonna go here. And he's gonna attack with his rapier. Oh, I think that's hit. Does it?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Stand his foul heart.
A series of attack takes Valfus off guard as you exhaust him and his power. Several cuts getting through his leather armor. And with that, it's Rhea Metalmorn's turn. She
Joshua, that's a piercing weapon. Stop cutting him.
3, 4, 5. Rhea Metalmorn will come over here to ignore the fuck and not provoke them any further. and she will use the power of something, the power of friendship. The power.
Either power.
Yeah, she will say for Torm. Torm.
Torm?
Torm.
God. We have a fucking paladin.
So I don't know much about Torm, but she will smash the devil, and using her longsword, slicing him in half, as the legs fall to the ground, and the torso slaps over onto the couch, wriggling around as he slowly dissolves. I think they dissolve. I'm gonna look up what happens to devils when they die. But he's dead.
Well, so sad.
Torm is awesome.
I don't get to eat him.
So the devil is dying. Do you wish to use your reaction? No, you
I have to
attacked.
use my claw for that.
Yes, you did. Since you use your reaction to attack Emmerich, you have none available now.
Also using my claw automatically would rip the cords apart, I think.
The devil is dispatched, Siren.
What? Siren, what?
Rhea Mandelborn shouts to you. Emmerich escaped down the stairs. His bodyguard's in the way.
Oh, go after him by any means necessary. I shout, hiding behind the couch.
Do we really want to send the NPC forth to die on her own?
Yes.
But it's Amber's turn.
Sure, it's an NPC.
It would actually make everything so much easier for us if she just died somewhere. In the ditch.
Actually, it would make everything more complicated in the long run.
Probably, yes.
Okay.
Why is Ember the one sinking in the long run?
I don't know. Why?
Because she's not ever thinking at the moment.
What?
Because she's never thinking on the spot, so she's always thinking about the longer term.
Can I shove that fuck away?
There's no place to shove him towards.
Well, I
Down
could
the
shove him
stairs?
down the stairs.
Oh,
Or I grab him and throw him against the wall behind me.
that's a bit much.
I just grapple him and pull him away.
Sure, yes, you can do that.
That's pretty useful.
Well,
He looks quite hurt and out of breath, reaching the end of his abilities.
Sadly, that doesn't impact his dice rolls in the slightest.
Isn't that something that like fighters do with their special ability? Like
There are several things that fighters can do. Yes, the battle master
moving
specifically.
people around. Yeah.
Like a shove attack is something everybody can do, but I think the fighter can do it on top of attacking or something.
Yeah, and
I
you
don't
can
remember, but something.
And if you grapple someone, you can move yourself and the other one.
Oh, good.
You try to
Your
grapple
speed
him.
is half.
He's attacked by both sides, so he's trying to strong arm you away. Ah! He rolls a 9.
Well, I kick him in the knee and then wrap my arm around his neck and do this elbow choke.
He has massive shoulder muscles and like collarbone muscles that like cover his neck. So it's hard to get your arm around it. You have him in lock, but he's no weak elf.
You mean he's not weak like everyone else aside from Amber in this part?
Yes, he's not weak like Siren. Siren,
Oh,
it's your
sure.
turn.
Can I say something to him?
Oh, sure. Sorry. Yes. What do you want
Like
to say?
stand down or your life is gone.
Roll me an intimidation check. You have advantage because you have the high ground.
Can I use another attribute than charisma? That's wonderful.
You gain advantage instead. 18. So, yes, you have him. You have him in the grapple, and you can move yourself both once to the right, as that was your goal, right? To pull him out of the way. He resists for a few seconds, but then you squeeze on the windpipe, and he relaxes a bit and drops the mace to the ground, raising his hands. All right, give up. It looks like he's pacified. Siren.
Oh.
Siren will first stick his head out of the couch and be like,
You see the fuck.
hurt."
Okay. No. Daniel.
I'm fine.
You're fine. Well, then we have to follow that guy downstairs, and with that Siren will move here. Can I jump down the stairs or something? If I move here, can I because this is half a story, can I just vault over the edge and jump down the stairs?
Give me an acrobatics check or athletics.
I will do that.
And downstairs, Emmerich is waiting. You jump down and he stabs you 3 times.
And is that part of my movement? Or is it an action?
For the athletics, it's part of your movement. It's not an action.
Because I still want to cast a spell.
Yeah.
This music.
It just changed. Oh fuck! Can't break my legs.
You jump.
I just wanted to say, you roll a natural one and you break it.
So, what's happening is, Siren, are you wearing a cape?
Yes, I'm wearing the cloak. The
So you jump over the
Flaming Fist
staircase.
cloak.
Yes, and you manage to do it, and it looks good. But as you do, the cape gets hung on the wooden thing over here of the staircase. So you get stuck for a moment. Then it rips apart. So it's it has a big slice through the cloak, and you tumble down the staircase.
Shit, how much damage do I take?
1d6. Let's see.
It kills me.
You take 4 damage as you lie prone on the ground at the bottom of the staircase.
Shit. Oh, no.
Yes, the cloak wrapped around you.
Now Emmerich might surrender out of sheer love.
Siren, consider yourself blinded with the cloak covering your head.
Can I still cast a spell though?
Yes, you can.
I will cast Mage Armor on myself.
He's a paladin casting the bubble and
This is not what I
Hearthstone.
planned. The situation has changed.
Sarif!
I'm gonna follow his example and
Do lizard folk understand practical jokes?
no.
Alright. Then I what do you think about what happened here?
I think that's how you use stairs in a fight.
Alright, you fall down the stairs too.
Taurus,
But
Taurus stuffs. This has some artistic value.
I do a backflip.
He lands on top of my head.
Stomp, curb stomp. Sorry,
So-
feel free to move your character. That's one. You moved 5 feet thus far.
5, 6, 7. What?
5 feet. That's
I
not
was
7 feet.
2, 3, 4. Oh, I found him.
You couldn't ask. I saw him. I Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Now, do I have
Tell
a
him to surrender, please.
surrender, please?
I don't want to hurt you.
Also, sorry if you have my manacles. I think.
Yeah,
Don't forget
I
about that.
prepare them to. I try to manacle him then. If he resists, I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna. Does he resist the manacling?
You would like him to stop? Yes, he will resist the manacling. But you can do a grapple check for... So if you want to manacle somebody, first he needs to be grappled, and the next thing is manacling.
So he wants to get hurt.
Yes.
If I understand right.
Yes.
He's like... Yes, he's not giving up.
Bite his shoulder.
I wanted to bite him because my hands are occupied.
Yeah,
Alright.
I use my action to bite him.
Do you wish to grapple him with your mouth?
I don't know if I can, dude.
I'm telling you, I think that's okay. That's a thing you can do.
You
Not
grapple him with
so-
your teeth around his throat, so you practically kill him.
So I use athletics.
Wait, how does...
Yes, you move athletics, and the target chooses athletics or.
I'm bad at biting and I'm even worse at athletics, so let's hope for a 20. Oh, a 19.
No,
he-
you roll athletics.
He's
It's athletics.
he's very much like eyes wide. He does not want to become dinosaur meal. Tries to dodge out of the way. 15. You sink your teeth into one of his arms. Ah!
What's happening? What's happening? Somebody take this cape off my head. I want to see. Sorry, is that you?
The spined devil is dead. With that, it's Emric's turn. Emric wants to escape, but the best defense is strong offense, as he daggers Saurif 3 times. Dagger, dagger, dagger!
He has disadvantage on all
I
three of
die.
them.
22... Oh, you're right, he has disadvantage. Does he have disadvantage?
He's grappled.
Grappled? I don't know.
Conditions! So the thing is, grappling rule is stupid. I remember that much.
Yeah.
So speed is 0. And yeah, that's all. His speed is 0. That's what grappling does. So he can stab you normally.
Yep.
It's
Oh.
I don't even like. I know there's ways to change grappling, or it's more useful if you play a character that has.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's a restraint where he has disadvantage.
Yes. So you take 16 piercing damage. 3
From
times.
one attack?
Three
okay.
attacks. 22, 23, and 18.
And
What
what are the different damage thingies? Because that's really relevant for my armor.
Okay, so you take 6 piercing, 5 piercing, and 5 piercing.
So he takes 20 damage.
20.
Yes,
So the ice
cold damage.
the ice layer that's covering your skin explodes into like spiky shards that slam through his arms and body. Ah!
What was the complete damage again?
The complete damage was 16.
16.
Yes.
So 10. Okay,
How much hit points is the armor itself? Is it 10?
10.
All right,
It's
nice.
10, yes.
Oh man, you guys are so good. Those spells, they're so useful. I'm like, how do I even kill you guys? It's like, I need like a fireball.
My character is built for survival, so
Yes, that's true. Oh man, I like this.
I mean, I get from so many sources temporary hit point or something. It's really
It's ridiculous. So, Delian, it's your turn. You see the spined devil has turned into a puddle of some gooey stuff, and sulfur is rising into the air.
I will follow the others. And
Right.
does this guy look like he... I mean, he's still like aggressive or...
So he dropped the mace to the ground with a thunk and raised his hands
Okay.
like, alright, I stop.
Okay, so I just pass by him and descend.
He trips you and you
Stairs.
fall down the stairs. That would be so funny.
He may try.
No, he's grappled. He does not want to die, so it's okay. I just want it to happen so badly as a dungeon master.
Oh, I can't see much here.
You see Siren on the floor with a cape over his head, stumbling around.
Oh, so I will just jump over.
Alright. Give me an athletics check for that. Or acrobatics.
Oh, I know you just wanted it to happen.
No, but yeah, it's different than. Oh shit.
No, it's good. It's
Nice.
good. It's good enough. You have the stairs as a leaping advantage, so Siren doesn't accidentally
he's-
catch your foot.
And he's down, so he's on the floor or crouching.
I'm
or...
sprawled on the
So.
Yes,
sprawled
yes.
on the floor.
Okay, can I... Is this... I just have to move quickly to see if this is
You see a drunk
I-
peasant next to you on the ground, sleeping in a disheveled bed. Down here,
Oh,
it
I
smells
didn't see
like
if
puke.
there was a wall. Okay.
So there is like what's it called? Like a vorhang? What's the word?
Like a curtain, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
So there are curtains, and you see a person to the right of you. Like you need to check to see what it is, but you immediately see Sarif like digging teeth into what looks to be Emmerich Van Vamper. Covered in icicles sticking through his body, slowly melting as he stabs into the lizard. Die already!
A technical question. For non-lethal damage, can I still add Hunter's Mark?
Yes. So Hunter's
because-
Mark makes your attack more effective. It's not like acid damage or anything. It's like your attacks hit better. They hit exactly where you want
That's what I
to.
thought, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So, as a bonus action, I will put Hunter's Mark on Emmerich.
Alright.
Isn't that free?
Yes.
Bonus.
Didn't you do that at the
Bonus,
start
yeah.
and you just failed to make it stealthily?
He put it on the spined devil.
Yes. Okay, and then I will just...
Why did you put it on the least dangerous enemy?
Because we didn't know it was the least dangerous enemy. Don't remember how we all discussed that we thought that this
It's
Emmerich
a
would
fucking devil.
Yes, it's the devil.
I'll take my stuff and hit him for non-lethal damage with my stuff.
Alright.
Oh.
So, what kind of staff are you holding? Is it like a Gandalf stick? Or like
Yeah, like stuff or similar to, I guess.
out of wood or metal? Like, do you have wrappings
wood.
around him?
Can we have some
No, it's
music?
out of
This
wood
is
and just
making me
really
sleep.
simple.
Alright. You wanted to have some battle music instead?
Yeah.
Something that's less
Oh,
noodly.
do I have advantage because he's grappled or something, or?
No,
Oh, you literally have nothing.
Sadly, grappling doesn't give advantage. That's
Okay.
that's a stupid D&D 5e thingy that I don't like.
Grappling does one thing. It reduces the speed of the grappled foe to 0.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm done.
All right. Valfas has given up, and he will not do anything in his turn. It's like, it's all right. I'll let you. I'm giving up. And he pulls one of his hands under his vest and pulls out what looks to be a pouch. And let's say it roll, like he holds it up to Amber, or like to his face, so you can see it. It looks to be heavy with coin. Take this! Just let me go! Joshua,
Yep, my turn.
do you wish to
Go
take the
down.
pouch?
Is that an
No.
action?
No,
that's
you
right,
you
you
can
take the
you can
pouch.
take it. It's not an action. It's like picking up an item.
Okay, I gotta take it. I
You know,
guess?
I want to say I don't want your money. I want you to stay out of my.
Yeah, okay, you say that.
But I still take it.
All right, just making sure you have the pouch. You have a pouch of coin.
You are a thieving bastard.
We all are. It's alright.
Well, I'm not.
Well, wait a few days.
Okay, I go. Then I go downstairs.
You see sprawled Siren at the bottom of the stairs with his cape over his head.
And you put me.
Yes, there you go.
Okay. A question: can I later move my weapon because I can move 30 feet, 20 feet as a reaction?
What happens if the
1,
weapon leaves
2,
you a line of sight?
3.
Yeah, exactly.
If that's the case, okay. Then I first use my reaction to move it. And I still will be kinda here, will be in the middle, like here / here, isn't it? Whatever.
That's where you are standing.
Okay. Then
You cannot share the space that you're standing on.
okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go here then.
All right. Give me an athletics or acrobatics check to dodge Siren.
Yeah, he's flailing around. On the
Yeah,
ground.
it's like just roll higher than a 5 and it's fine.
Oof, that ain't gonna happen.
Stop whining.
Oh! Acrobatics +4 and you rolled a 2. It's fine. All right, yeah, you're good.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
You stumbled over Siren,
Yep.
but you righted yourself in time.
Well,
Ouch! Who fucking kicked my head?
I don't think I have more moves though. No, I don't. It's exactly 30. So, yeah, defense stands since I used the reaction to move the.
Don't you have an action left?
Yep, I'm using defensive stance then. I cannot attack. This is. You said that it is not.
What is
an
defensive
enemy,
stance?
When you attack me, you get disadvantage. You get disadvantage in your attack.
action?
Oh, yes.
Dodge.
It's a dodge. Okay,
Sorry.
alright. Now it makes sense. I get it. Yes,
Dodge,
you
okay.
see a drunk person behind you. Also, it smells like puke down here.
Right.
I have a description for you
Argus
guys
doesn't smell
somewhere.
like shit.
Sleeping quarters. Yes, puddles of water collect in the areas where the floor has bowed. Which happens to be where Siren, you are in puddles of water.
Oh,
It's prone to leaks as the ship's hull is mostly submerged at this level. I'm sorry, Siren.
thanks, I hate it.
So the ship is already sinking by itself, but just very, very, very slowly.
Rhea
Has got parts underwater.
Mentalmon looks over to Amber. Shall I guard the prisoner? And you go after him.
Okay.
You don't care?
As long as he doesn't kill him.
She's looking for you for an answer.
I would just let him go. He's not a...
Alright, so she will go after you. Actually, I think she will just stand over here and hold her weapon at the ready. Her longsword. Making sure that nobody escapes. Yes, she has already. She readies an action to make sure Amric doesn't run up the stairs. Amber.
Well, I push the guy aside, like I let him go, push him aside, step over him,
Alright.
look at him for half a second, like mutter something about sorry about that immoral hypocrite. Meaning the guy who just took his purse. Then I go down the stairs.
Why is he a hypocrite on this question? He doesn't say I don't want your money. Also, my idea is he needs to pay for what we broke. There's
So that's 15 feet.
Over there. Then I step onto Siren's side, grab him by the neck and lift him up. And let him stand next to me.
With your red corded hands?
So I have two hands to grab him by the hemline of his neck, of his shirt, to pull him up.
Alright, give me an athletics check. Oh, Siren, do you resist?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah.
Siren will first ask who that is, but when it's like his color, he doesn't.
Oh, you know exactly what hands those are.
How would I know that?
The soft, angelic hands that want to strangle your neck.
You feel the piercing stares of disappointment.
So you might feel a little weird because someone's left hand is touching you.
What?
Yeah,
Amber's left.
Touching
She's tossing
people
him
with
with
left
the
hand
left
is a taboo in this culture, don't you know, Zornala?
I don't get it.
Because it's fucking demonic.
Oh, right. Oh, did you turn it to a demonic hand?
No.
Alright.
I think it is nice when people still feel uncomfortable when it touches them.
It feels like a weirdly cold hand.
Siren is like, oh, Mom, is that you? Oh.
Yes.
He will shiver a little bit, but he will thank Amber.
The cape slides down over your eyes and you can see Amber.
Oh,
Staring at you
thanks.
with disappointment.
What? What? I tried, alright? Thanks for your help.
Stop trying, start doing.
Solar,
Yes.
can I use magic spells that have damage for non-lethal
No.
damage?
How do you imagine that working?
I mean, because like magic missile does force damage.
By the
So-
book, it's melee weapons that can do
Okay,
non-lethal
okay,
damage.
okay.
Stuff like force, like magic missile. I'm okay with that. I'm not against it.
Alright, well, I mean, no, listen, if it's rules as written, that only melee weapons, then I'm okay.
I deal non-lethal damage with my longbow by piercing him with
yeah,
my arrow.
exactly. I will do a different thing then.
Uppercut.
I mean, you could buy weighted blunt arrows that deal bludgeoning damage instead of piercing.
You can also take the manacles from Saurif to lock him up.
I will do no such thing.
Okay.
I will instead let my eyes shine with hellish fire, and again in Infernal, speak a few words and do a few gestures with my hands.
Oh no,
And
no.
I will cast.
Sink the ship.
I will cast.
Shatter.
Bless on
Bless?
first level, and I will cast it on Sauri, Joshua, and Delian.
Because Amber doesn't need to be blessed.
Because I can only choose 3 targets, and because she's not going to help in the next few.
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm not. But I'm doing what I'm doing still.
Sierra knows what a turn order is, okay?
No, but she's behind me and they are in front of me, confronting Emmerich. So
I get it.
that's what I do.
Excuse me, I could have stepped over you and helped the others instead.
Yes.
Yes,
So what-
you could.
What does your blessing do? I don't know. It's...
Oh yeah, sorry. I will
Probably
like.
bed in your butt.
When you do a skill check, you have a 1d4 as a bonus, right?
Yeah, when you do a skill check or a attack roll. No, when you do an attack roll or a saving throw. So
Oh.
roll a d4 and the number roll to be attack roll or saving throw. It's in the chat now.
This music feels like adventure music, not combat music.
Siron, I have a question.
Yes.
Does your skill, it has some fire involved?
Nah, it's just like my face.
Oh, okay.
That's on fire, and the infernal that I speak.
His face lights on fire.
Here it smells like burning.
But you do smell the sulfur from the devil that you killed
No.
above. It's still in your
You know,
nostrils.
You know, Siren's face starts burning red hot with embarrassment over his fault.
You feel Papa blessed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is he still resisting?
I mean, yes, right now. I mean, it's his turn is after that, so you can lock the manacles around him this turn.
That's what I want to do. Yes.
So I think you need to do another grapple check, basically athletics or acrobatics, to get them around both wrists. It's an opposed check, but this is like this is the police like detaining him. Butler's Gate, Flaming Fist Force, surrender!
My being the
I
tank?
can use acrobatics or what?
No, you have to use athletics.
Yeah, you need to use athletics.
The
Ah,
other one, he can choose if he wants
yeah,
to use
that's
acrobatics or
what I
athletics.
had in my head, but I understood I could use both now. Oh,
Oh,
at 20.
nice.
I'm going to allow this to be a crit and succeed without
Yay.
him resisting.
I mean, you have to roll 2 now, and if he crits 2, we have a conundrum.
I mean, does the game change if he crits?
Rolls of it doesn't.
You are all surrounding him, blocking the exit, and there's no way out for him where he is right now. So yes, you lock the manacles around both his wrists in front of him, and he's like, all right, I give up. I surrender.
Why did you need to make it so complicated?
Yeah, you almost killed one of my companions.
Yeah.
You fiend.
This guy, he cast a spell upon us. What is up with you? I'm just making business.
So are we.
Business of dragging the city into hell? Shame on you.
I don't know what you're
Do not
talking
speak
about.
so loudly about that.
I mean,
We're trying to sleep. Bleh.
Okay, let's pull him somewhere where we can like interrogate this guy.
All right.
Yep.
I will use my cloak that is now like torn, and I will throw it over his head, so that like it isn't easily recognizable. Like who are we, taking into custody?
Oh, you're like backing him?
Yeah, basically.
Damn.
You're being nice to him?
No,
Yeah.
because I don't want other people to know that Flaming Fist has just taken down one of the most influential people in
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate. That's
Yeah.
what I say.
Yeah, you are helping him.
And I also believe he doesn't want that true. It doesn't look good. for
Yeah,
his
but for being sure, we should gag him anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Gag him as well.
He doesn't have anything important to say right now anyway.
Well, like, I'm Ventamper, save me from these thugs. That will be enough important to say. So,
Yes.
Gag him as well. Thank you, Dalian. See? Dalian has the brain. I keep telling you guys, he's the brain of the operation.
For this idea, you become chaotic evil. Mwahaha.
Okay.
What?
Real?
What?
Gag him.
We're not using like a gag ball from a sex shop, so no.
No, you just use his panties. I don't know.
I could say something about that, but this is the wrong character for.
Depending on his character, that could be also very good.
We're just trying to make him feel comfortable. Of what he likes,
I just want him to feel like at home. What?
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of home are you living in?
Kinky
us
hole.
tieflings.
Yeah, someone. We just grab a sock and put it in his mouth.
All right. Don't let me judge you.
Go judge them.
And,
You're literally supposed to be the impartial judge of this world, so you need to judge.
Impartially.
Yes, impartially.
This is an action befitting for an adventuring group, so there you go.
For a
Yeah.
bunch of mother hobos.
Am I the only one regretting this?
Probably.
Regretting what?
Yes.
One of the bouncers says 1 gold.
Sure.
I'm gonna open the Porsche that
You have
That I
150 gold in your hand, Joshua.
Is the guy still up there?
He's let's say like for the gagging and the bagging and everything, it took you like a minute. By the time you come back up, the other guy fled.
Well, you can keep it.
I would give. Honestly,
But
oh,
it doesn't
I gotta
mean that we.
I'm gonna give 1 gold for him then. Here. Sorry for the trouble. May help be with you, blah blah blah. May the glory of
What do you
heaven-
mean, blah blah blah?
I mean, oh, you misheard me. May the glory of heaven guide.
He's the count of Sesame Street. He says blah 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 all the time.
Okay.
Okay. So,
You guys better wanna leave Baldur's Gate as soon as possible, or his mother is going to make much of trouble. So that's not good, man.
Who says
Your lives are in danger.
It's not like they haven't been in before.
Who says this?
One of the thugs.
Yes.
One of the bouncers. They are employees, so they are not thugs, they are bouncers.
okay.
Well, we just need to find a good place to take this guy now. Any ideas?
Not your home.
Maybe the back room of the Flaming Fist Tavern, so that...
If you wouldn't mind, take your leave.
Yeah, we totally want to leave the ship
Yep.
as fast as possible. We just like...
But I mean, Siren or we all probably would know about the Flaming Fist Tavern. So does it have some room we could use for that?
Yeah,
Most of them have rooms to sleep in. The Flaming Fist's 3 old kegs specifically has several guest rooms that were turned into retirement homes.
We could just use Flaming Fist HQ, which has holding cells. That sounds much more reasonable, actually.
Yes,
Yeah, but
you can do that.
Sarge told us that this is not really like official until we really get evidence out of him.
I mean, we don't have any evidence at all because Mordlock just gave us his word.
Okay, let's use the tavern then.
We have Mordlock gave us nothing to beat someone with.
So
Like,
I think let's see. I'm trying to figure this out in my head. Captain Sarge gave the job to Siren to see this through and finish it. And you have the authority of the flame as a member of the Flaming Fist, but also your reputation is on the line if it goes tits up. So you can use the detainment cells from the what's it called? The Sea Tower of Baldur. You can use the resources if you need to.
Yeah, I would rather do that actually, like if we can.
Okay.
by the way, I'm gonna share the gold with my on the pouch that I took. Everyone gets 30 gold.
Yay.
Rhea looks disappointed. No, she doesn't. She doesn't. No, she does not. She's like, he's the guy. Like pokes the sack head.
Yeah, one of them. We need the other one still.
I
Good.
give Rhea my part of the 30 gold.
What? Oh.
She looks.
Oh.
She looks for Amber. Not that I'm complaining, but why?
Just reasons.
It's okay, Rhea. Amber is a complicated person.
I will gladly accept it. Thank you. Your name? I don't think
You already
I.
said it.
Yeah, I just said it. It's Amber, Rhea, Amber, Rhea.
Rhea Mantlemorn. I saw what happened to the city. So I came here for answers.
So did someone else.
Exactly.
Well, for now our quests align, so let's see this through.
Yay.
So you guys make your way
Just
to
make
the.
sure you hide all your iconography here in the Sea Tower. Rhea. Because this
I
is
took
very-
my insignia off and put it in my pouch. They won't recognize me by, well, I hope not, by mere looking. And she adjusts her hood to make sure it's deeper over her
So,
face.
While we are on the way, I want to use prestidigitation to clean myself up.
Oh yeah,
once-
you're a mess.
Yeah. And once we get to a holding cell and take my cloak out of his head, I want to use mending to mend the tear in the fabric.
Nice. Let's see.
I'm gonna ask Siren, why does she need to hide her stuff? Is she some wanted criminal or something?
Yes. It seems like for whatever reason the Flaming Fist don't like Hell Riders in the city, you know.
Well, that's gonna be a problem for everyone.
I mean, the reason is simple. It's imagine the guards of another city are all in your city now.
Yeah, exactly.
Amber looks at herself like, this is getting even more complicated than I thought.
All right.
Where's the wizard I have to ask for the wish spell to make my life not complicated anymore?
Well, if he lived in the city, he's long gone. He wished to leave the city.
And he got transported to the plane of fire.
Plane of fire! So, you reach the Sea Tower of Baldur. There is a
Here's
long...
a story that someone asked Ifrit of Fire Ifrit, I want to be not here anymore. Yeah, okay. The Ifrit teleported him to the elemental plane of fire because that's where the Ifrit wanted to be. The guy died.
What?
It's a child story.
It's a lesson about being careful for what you wish.
Oh.
I
Well,
once wished for tits, then I got fat.
Got what you wanted.
you said, I want a big butt, and you turned into a butthead.
Okay, so
You
So
reach
we're
the
gonna-
long stone bridge connecting the sea tower of Baldur to the city of Baldur's Gate. Walking across it, several Flaming Fist soldiers greet you, Siren. And the door opens up. One of them says, "Who are you bringing with you, Lieutenant?"
a prisoner. We need to interrogate him. He might be a part of a conspiracy against Baldur's Gate.
Sounds like paperwork.
Exactly, so just ignore us. You've never
Well.
seen us.
Good luck.
Thanks.
You know the way?
Yeah.
Alright. You enter the sea tower of Baldur. Inside there is like, what's it called? There's much open ground that gets used for the training itself of many of the soldiers here. Currently it's occupied. I mean, you see several dozen people training. Here you have like 20 people in a row, as one of the sergeants has like a whistling. And every time he does so, they all need to do a push-up, wearing like chainmail and the shield and the sword on their backs.
Siren winces, remembering his time as when they were still trying to train him before they gave up.
Before they gave you like the easy job.
Yeah, before they were
I imagine
I'm
if
gonna be
Siren
out.
did this, he wouldn't be standing next to me right now. He would be dead under the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just use one of the further towers so that the screams don't.
Yes. You
What
reach.
do you intend to do to this guy?
No, I'm going to say I'm saying this out loud so that at least Emmerich hears it.
Shut up. Silent on the peanut gallery.
Never heard that one.
What are peanuts? Oh, it's a delicatessen in Icewind Dale.
Yes, that's where the
Sounds disgusting.
that's where the sentence "you're getting on my nuts" comes from.
Peanuts.
These
are actually
nuts.
from warm climate, so they would not be from Iceland.
That's a
This is,
joke.
these are Fahrenheit, peanuts.
Okay.
Faerunian peanuts.
Let's find a cell for this guy.
Yes, you do. I'm trying to find. So there are several floors. I'm trying to find out how they are. I think there are 3 prisoner cells itself, and the worst one is partially underwater, where they put down the criminals that the Flaming Fist really hates, or that are like mass murderers, and they finally caught them. The worst of the worst end up down there.
Well, I don't want to go down there because I don't want to get wet feet.
Yeah, we don't want to. Fuck you.
What?
Stop with all those bad puns already, people.
What? How is that a pun?
Wet feet?
Yeah, the floor's underwater.
Google wet feet.
I
No.
don't. You find out, unicorn. I'm reading up on the
No.
sea tower of Baldur real quick.
I don't want to find out.
Yes. As you entered, you saw trebuchets that looked really impressive, standing on top of the towers, turned towards the chain itself. Those Siren knows that those are used to ensure that Baldur's Gate does not get captured by any other faction than the Flaming Fist itself. A weapon that reaches far beyond what normal mangonels on ships have available, so you can sink them before they ever reach the shore.
Yay. It's so good I never had to surf with one of these.
Sometimes they put the new guys in the trebuchet and throw them into the river.
And then they die. Because at that speed, water is really, really hard.
They cast water breathing on you and featherfall, and then they throw you! Man, that would be so funny! I'm sorry. I cannot stay serious.
But they could at least like scare the new guys by like telling them this and then making them crawl into the like mangonel like launcher and then just not launching them and be like, you were scared, you stupid.
Oh yeah,
he pissed into the launcher.
it's definitely like the hazing ritual when you become a new Flaming Fister. They Flaming Fist you. Oh my god! I need to stop this!
Your brain is full of fuck.
How much of those drinks you already had?
Too many.
I had one energy drink.
Yeah, that's too many.
That's
Oh,
a sugar rush.
That's
What
One-
I call vodka now.
Sonala, one energy drink is too much. Too many.
I undrink an energy drink each day.
Yeah. Oh, you drink one each day. That's why I complain you're not losing weight.
No, I said I undrink an energy drink each day.
You throw up an energy drink each day.
Yes,
Oh, he
basically.
just pisses it out.
That explains the taste of Red Bull.
You need an energy drink that gives you energy, not unwanted body parts.
Oh boy.
If you need energy and fun, you get cocaine.
Okay.
So-
Stop it there, criminal scum.
This is also the place where you see the chain that leads through the river itself, through the port. It's connected to one of the sea towers of Baldur.
How big is it? It must be massive.
So let's see.
I mean, they must cast some spell on the chain because that chain would be weighing tons.
So as you
Well, actually-
go to the prison, you would go through one of the floors where you can see the capstan that has a massive chain wrapped around it that has to be turned manually by 10 men that needs to push it
Yeah.
just to even
Unicorn,
move it.
actually, this is like a thing that's historically been used to like close off harbors like these. It really exists, and those are like chains that like one link would be as big as a person, maybe even sometimes. And you have a assortment of pulleys to actually like pull that.
Yeah, but
chain.
all these mechanisms must be made so sturdy that they can keep
Yes.
the chain.
Yes, they are. It's usually like super reinforced wood with like steel and then some stone, like stones like you would have in a stone mill. It's really intricate, but it works.
I mean,
Even
yeah,
if
the
it's
sea
not
tower of Baldur is a stone fortress. This is the best defensive. Like, even if the whole city gets razed to the ground, you guys can hole up in here and then retake it bit by bit. That's why the Flame Fist is in control and not some bandit gang.
Except for the
Not some
guys
bandit
who raised
gang.
the city also raised the bridge to the ground and then just stuck on the island.
The bridge is out of stone as well.
Well,
you can't raise it.
you can pretty much raise it with a catapult.
That's
It just takes a bit of time. Also,
So-
we are living in Faerun. We have disintegrates.
Unicorn. That's look. If you want to put it to the test, let's see what happens.
We can do that once I play my mage.
There are reasons the Flaming Fist is still in control.
If you want to put it to the test, we can like let your mom walk over that bridge and see if it holds up.
It's a
Siren, you get stared on by Amber and you feel you just died a little.
I did, but
Die of laughter or
Yes.
dying?
he cast Amber's hideous laughter.
How does that even sound? Because Amber never laughed.
No, it's Amber's hideous.
That's why it's
bullshit.
hideous.
That's why it's hideous.
Considering that your character knows that Amber's mom is dead, your joke is very tasteless.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
so they are. Do they have like?
Now you make me feel sad.
Because it's my job.
So, they don't have like a torture chamber in here. I don't think.
Zonala plays me in magic items to make you all sad.
No.
I don't need the torture chamber. We just need like a cell where nobody will bother us.
Yes, you can have one of the meeting rooms that gets also used as interrogation chambers. One door,
Exactly.
no way out.
That's corporate for you. Meeting rooms equals torture chambers.
It's called a multi-room, a room with multiple purposes. You just have to clean up when you
sometimes
leave.
get bored to death in them, so...
Yes, at the wall by the entrance you have like several manacles, some rope. There's like some leather harness or something. You're not sure what that's for.
Is this a bondage cellar?
No.
Yes. So we will just manacle the guy to the wall, I guess.
I have one question.
Yeah?
What is this?
That's so they are free. Siren can explain this
That's the cellar that's half underwater where we didn't want to go.
Oh,
This thing?
Yeah,
While the Flaming Fist treats the prison as something of an afterthought, any trying to break in or out of the dungeon still have work cut out of them. Only the upper cells have windows, and anyone to break through the walls of the lower cells risk catastrophic flooding. Sentries are constantly on alert for ships strung suspiciously near the island. No one is allowed through the fortress gate without reason and an escort. Cells themselves have heavy steel doors with high-quality locks, with the key held by the jailer Albrecht Little. That's like a human. And he has a second, the jailer Cogris Stonehammer, who is a shield dwarf.
Cool.
So people, like soldiers that are assigned to cell duty, that's like a temporary punishment. You have to like sit here and do nothing forever because it's so boring, it's dank and it's dark and you're all by yourself with the prisoners. That's a bad thing. You don't want to be stuck in here.
So I guess Siren has done it at least like 3 times already.
Yes. You probably did it during the downtime action last time. 3 levels of dungeons extend beneath it, the lower 2 below sea level, an integrating part of naturally occurring cavern system. This both keeps the prison secure and pacifies prisoners, as any who act out know that they can always be moved from the dry cells to the dank lower levels. So yeah.
Where they get bombarded by dank memes. Alright, so we are gonna manacle this guy to the wall. I'm gonna take my cloak back. I'm gonna mend it in front of him. Then we're gonna take his gag out. And then I'm gonna be... Alright, bastard. What do you know about this conspiracy
It's
that your
Embrick.
brother is part of?
Which brother are you talking about?
Which brother am I talking about?
You look at your notes. Which brother am I talking
Mortlock,
about?
of course.
Which brother am I talking about?
Mortlock, of course.
Mortlock, of course, Mortlock. See, my brain answers for me.
You're sure it's a smart idea to just say the name in front of him?
Yes.
Yes. I mean, he knows his brother. I mean...
Mortlock
But
has told us
apparently he doesn't
everything.
know which one.
Mortlock has told us everything, and now I'm gonna get the confession out of you.
Ah, Mortlock, he has always been a troubled child. He's not right in his head. That scar-faced Hulk is always consorting with the lowest of the low in Baldur's Gate and bring ruin to our family.
Oh, like you were doing in the lowlands.
Stop.
I had an honest business transaction, making sure people have what they need.
Emmerich, stop lying, or I will ask somebody here to hit you because I'm too bad.
He looks over to Sarif. You can ask him yourself.
What is this, sorry? Oh, is that about that book? Come on! Come on, who do you have me for? I've been living in Baldur's Gate my whole life. You, as well as I, do know that for illicit, transactions to go down smoothly, you have to have some legal transactions on top of them, so don't try this shit with me. I know that you are financing the Death's Tree, the Death's Head or whatever cult, out of that shady little tavern of yours. We know everything, Emmerich. Get it? Everything. I just need you to complete the picture here for me.
What are the other guys doing as Siren lays down the law?
Amber's got a face palming, sighing, and leaving the cell.
Yeah, you have to facepalm, but you need to raise both hands with the cord around your wrist.
Yes. Because this is stupid and I'm feeling even more stupid.
Joshua just watching.
So I go outside so I can feel stupid alone.
I'm gonna get that short rest.
All right, yes, that's okay.
Joshua is just watching, like, he's not participating, well, some...
Also, Siren, if you want to
hearing.
kill him with punches, don't do it yourself.
So, Siren, you can roll me an intimidation or deception check.
Can I cast guidance on him?
Yes, you can.
How does time support this?
Intimate. So do I get advantage with guidance or something?
Oh, you get 1d4 extra.
D4.
1d4. Okay.
Yes.
I will use intimidation because I'm not trying to deceive anyone.
So your goal is to get him to fess
But you
up.
could also use persuasion then, because you're trying to spill the beans.
I mean, right now that's not what he's doing. Right now he's interrogating him.
I mean, it doesn't make a difference for me anyways.
It sounds nicer.
What does a 23 do to you?
That's really good. Nice.
Deal critical damage to feelings.
So he will not. You notice really quick. Emmerich does not speak in a manner that will betray his true intentions. So he never directly agrees with anything you say, or that he is doing any business with anybody. He says he's just holding a simple money lending business in the Low Lantern, making sure people have the cash they need to make purchases for a small fee at the end. So that's not illegal.
So
I have an idea.
But he's but yes, you notice he's sweating and getting he's really uncomfortable. Whatever, there's something seems to be. He's more afraid of something else than by you.
I have an idea. Unfortunately, we'll need to wait, because I can cast Zone of Truth.
actually, Joshua, that is a great idea. Unfortunately, if I understand what that spell does, he can just not say anything.
Well, he cannot say. At least he cannot lie.
Yeah, I know, but he just didn't lie to me, and I know that he's still bullshitting. Because where does the fucking money go, Emmerich? Where does the money go that you make? What are you financing with it? That's the question here.
That reminds me of a scene from the Great
Oh.
Abyss.
I'm gonna start resting. If it keeps
Where is the
if
money,
it keeps
Lebowski?
$, if it's
Maybe not
more
again.
than
I think
8
it's
hours, I'll have Zone of Truth, and we try that. So my guy kind of sits and kind of just look at it, kind of resting.
I'm just assuming you talk about the Son of Roof so that he cannot hear you talk about it.
Yep, it was whispering.
Yes, I'm just assuming it because not doing that would be really stupid. So,
Got there in the
I would
morning,
answer
so-
out loud, though.
But
Because
just saying we got there early in the morning, so it would still be not even noon, I guess. So
yeah,
yes.
just saying.
but I will answer about that Zone of Truth like out loud, because like Zone of Truth, like this is out of character. No, I would also whisper back like
You are
I don't-
using the tools of the oppressors, like Zolala told to me like 2 days.
We are seizing the means of production. What? No. Yeah. I would
What
also
does
whisper
it
back.
even mean?
Like, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, there is no revolution happening? No? Okay. Yeah.
It's
Like,
like,
there's no revolution happening against Cyril.
so yeah, he's completely blaming Mortlock that he's crazy and he's working with the Dead Tree to some sort of crazy conspiracy. And like the more you push him, he stays by the story, but he's like really sweating. He tries to hide it, but you roll really well, so you spot it.
As I'm listening intently to this, can I guess what's making him sweat?
Give me an insight check.
Probably his skin.
It's a dank dungeon.
It's the lymphatic system.
Well,
12. I don't.
Body is burning more energy, producing more heat. Get the heat through his skin by the means of
Perspiration.
Delion, you gain
aspiration is something different.
you gain the impression that he is a foul creature who knows nothing better than to lie and to work for himself the best he can. Even when he talks about his brother, there's like a deep-seated hatred hidden behind his tongue. He's not a family man.
Well,
wanna
so
hurt
he
him.
hates his mother too.
Yeah, they all hate each other. It's toxic.
May I do as a player to another player, maybe use that against him, like putting him against his mother?
Metagaming
yes.
agree!
I mean, yes,
Eat my
but
ass.
also I don't know that Siren is like intelligent enough to come up with this already. So
Well, I don't know if you already got this in your head, but
Yeah.
You could also, Amber could talk with Siren about what to do.
no, Amber's not in the same room.
Yeah, but she might be listening behind the door or something.
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
So go and decide. But I want to hurt him, or I want somebody to hurt him. Does anybody want to hurt him, guys? Because I want to hurt his leg.
Well, before Amber left, she said, if you try to punch him, don't do it yourself.
So
Yeah,
so
exactly.
you leave the room, Amber, right? One of the guards hands you like a copper cup. Here.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Well, I just suppose you still wish to listen in what's happening, right? You put it against the wall, press your ear on it.
That sounds childish.
It's effective.
Meh.
Guys, I need to go like AFK for a second. I'm sorry. Be right back.
One.
Where's Marfa?
What?
Marfa!
so
Interrogate the guy in the meantime. Come on.
did the slow and beautiful walk to this tower count as a short rest, perhaps?
Sure. Yes.
Can I use it to spend hit dice?
A short rest? Yes.
Can I use this short rest to spend a hit dice?
You can spend as many short rests you want. You could also say that you spent the first hour just leaving him in a cell alone by himself, tied up, and
This
just
disappointing.
recover while he's like doing
Simmering.
yeah simmering. I'm okay. Like you roll, Siren rolled really good at the intimidation, so maybe that was like part of the plan.
I don't want to drag this out any longer than necessary because his name carries baggage that I don't want to hang my ass.
I mean, then it's good that you're not in charge of the interrogation, then, right?
I don't know. Amber doesn't know anything about interrogating people. She just asked them a question. If the answer is not satisfying, she asks it again with a lot more pressure.
Yeah, that was what Joshua did. Where's the money?
And
no
I-
money.
Yes?
asked Emmerich, and why would you have a devil as a guard?
What did you ask him?
Why would you have a devil as a guard?
Oh, he's like, oh god, he's sweating. It's like, what are you talking about? I had a contract, simple as that, nothing wrong about it.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, I think it's very wrong, and a part of the contract itself.
Well, a contract with who?
A contract of none of your business.
I
How does
don't
one
think
get this such a contract?
You know the situation here.
Well, you see, like a mercenary or sellsword, or an adventurer like you, devils can be contracted. Unlike
Like
rat
at the sea.
catchers, unlike rat catchers, they hold to the contract and finish it to the letter. He was there for my protection, for ambushers like you, who take me without evidence and threaten my life and the life of my employees.
And I would wonder what you gave the devil for the contract.
You can wonder, but I have no obligation to tell you. It's a contract,
sure.
a dose
I think-
between
I
those that
think
write
it's
it.
big trouble by itself now already.
What did he say?
I speak to Joshua, but in a normal voice so he can hear me clearly. Joshua, I think he will be in big trouble already.
Oh yeah, a demon. That's no good. And he's also not saying how he did a contract. Maybe
Because, I mean, he will have difficulties to fulfill his side of the contract, or it will not please him,
Oh yeah.
at least.
Using contracts with demon.
It's a devil.
Can I clarify? Demons don't do contracts; they just kill you.
I mean, how much does Amber know about demons?
And this was as a player to a player.
No.
Because
No,
I
you
think
cannot.
Joshua should know that religious background.
I mean, I guess Joshua would know at least the difference between devils and demons.
You can also
All
roll.
of them are free.
You can also roll an Arcana check to make sure that if he wants to clarify that it's a devil. But other than that,
I'm just gonna roll to prove that Ember knows. Maybe.
yeah, go ahead.
No.
I mean,
I mean,
Maybe.
we knew that it was a good because last time as a group we discussed it after the scouting mission.
I mean,
yes.
I
So-
brought
yeah.
not a Brabant demon.
What? Yes, you guys knew it's a spined devil. I think Amber herself has not seen this particular devil itself, but like
But I haven't
you know, it's a
seen right
fiend.
before you
It's
got popped.
it goes poof and disappeared in a different plane.
Just like Amber's hopes and dreams.
Exactly. All ending up in hell.
Fuck.
Trouble? What trouble are you talking about? I have done nothing that is not... that is unlawful in Baldur's Gate.
I doubt that very much.
Sure, I sell a book here, I lend some money there. It's all part of business. Making sure that our family's finances are in order.
So...
if you guys want, do you want to like grab some drinks, go to the toilet, and
Yeah.
Till the chief interrogator is back.
yes,
I will even say to Joshua, I guess he's not yet ready to talk. Perhaps after some time.
a month. No.
And we'll just leave the cell for a moment.
All
Give
right.
him 15 minutes alone with Joshua preaching about him and he will talk. Say
No,
everything.
please stop my ears. He becomes deaf.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna preach a little.
Do you sing
mean-
the song of the power of Helm?
What does Helm say about contracts with devils?
What would Helm do?
Oh. That's a big no-no, of course. Demons are evil creatures, Helm. They never allow this.
Helm
Now
is
Joshua comes to the cross conclusion that Amber must be evil because her arm is not human.
Joshua. Do you wish to roll me a religion check to know, or you can just say what you think is true to you? But if you wish, you could like consult your knowledge about Helm.
You could ask for guidance again.
Yeah, could ask for guidance. I still have 4.
It's up to you. Religion.
Okay. Let's put religion. Unfortunately, it's a flat die. Well, let's do this. Oh!
A 16.
I say I use guidance, so I need to use it.
Yeah,
19.
19 is good. 19 is good. So let's see what you know about Helm. So, if anything, Helm is a strong supporter of anyone who holds true to their word and to their work. If you have a contract, you follow it through. Like if you have a mission, you complete it to what the mission requires. There's like no pullback or giving up. You finish it or you die trying.
No backsies.
No backsies.
Probably every contract, like, I'm gonna desecrate this church and in exchange of money, you say, oh, that's alright.
It's if you accepted the contract, then it's like your conundrum.
Yep.
But Helm supports those who like stand by their word and values even in times of trouble.
I see.
So he is not partial like other gods that are good or evil. He is lawful.
Is lawful neutral. I mean,
Yes, be vigilant, never betray your trust. Stand, wait, and watch carefully.
So let's preach about Helm.
No, God, please. Can somebody take him out of this room? I'd rather talk with this Syrian fellow.
I left, so it's only
No!
Joshua
Ah!
and him at the moment.
You hear outside. You hear the screams of a tortured somebody. Ah!
Perhaps William, I don't know. Is William here?
Oh yeah,
William.
can preach.
I'm back.
So I don't. Does William have designed the copper thingy, the flaming fist?
What? Oh, he has. Remember.
William is sitting on one of the tables outside with a cup of water. It's like waiting. I see. I see Joshua is preaching again.
Yeah.
Yes.
The hypocritical scumbag is talking about his god.
I don't know
Why?
why you say he's hypocritical.
No, you don't.
Because
You
you're
don't get to. You don't get to
and-
talk.
and
No,
the
shut
other-
up. Shush. You're not in the same rooms. William asks, "Why would you call him a scumbag?"
He steals, he murders, without even thinking about it.
When has he stolen something? I
I
mean, I know that he has a criminal background, but he. I mean, Helm
he's
forgave
still
him.
living by it. He's still doing the criminal stuff. I mean, he even tried to kill you, without even considering.
And he absolved me of his sins.
Yes, and who stopped him?
You. You stopped him from absolving me of my sins? No, that's not what happened.
You're an idiot.
That's... Actually, I'm quite smart, I'll let you know. I know calculus. Can you say the same?
How did that serve you so far?
Well, it worked out well until we went to the bathhouse. I'm just saying. Why you're accusing him of being a thief? That's not nice.
He literally took the money from a guy who was surrendering when I said I don't want it. We don't want it.
From the tavern? Well, he offered the money, did he not? So it's not theft.
William, shouldn't you help Joshua pray for the prisoner?
He looks at the door and it's like, ah! And he looks back to Delion. I'm confident in his priestly abilities to work through him by himself, without my help. While I sit here on the other side of the door. So nobody.
Okay then.
Nobody, do you wish to say the thing that I sent you? So, I mean, this is basically the dogma that you have gained to learn about Helm.
Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna say that if this screaming continues, Amber's just gonna get out and get some fresh air.
You're not allowed to. They're two guards standing at the door. We would please ask you that you stay as a group.
I'm a prisoner now.
This is a military base. You stand with your lieutenant.
He's not my lieutenant, he's just a guy.
Well,
He looks at your. Where's your insignia then?
Somewhere. I dig to
Can
my
this
back.
be the moment that Syrian comes back?
Sure, yes.
Yeah, he was out taking a piss.
So he's allowed to leave, but I'm not.
He's a lieutenant, of course he is.
Who do I have to beat up to become a lieutenant?
What is this all about?
I just want to get some fresh air.
She wished to leave the room by herself.
Very well. You
Not
can-
very well. You know the orders?
You can escort her outside if she wants to get some fresh air.
They're they look annoyed, but they grab some other guys and two guys leave with Amber so she can go to the they lead you up to the tower's what's it called? Ceiling? Not ceiling. Outside the roof, yes. Thank you. So you stand on top of one of the towers.
She's just gonna stare at the chain and the ships.
Up here on the towers, it's still a bit foggy, like it covers most of the towers, but if you stand on top of it, you have a good view of the city itself that pokes through the fog clouds. as well as the ships that are close by on your side of the port, and the heavy man-sized chain links that connects with the tower across the river to the other side of the port, disappearing into the fog. Did you ask a question, miss?
How do you break something like that? Pointing at a chain.
You don't. That's why it was built. For the defense of the city. Defense of the city, says the other guy.
Doesn't stop anyone from just walking around it.
How do you walk around the chain with a ship?
No, you land with the ship somewhere else and then walk around to the wall and break that down.
Baldur's walls? Sure. Nice try.
I don't know. I don't care. She's just gonna stare
on the
and mentally
same
debate at the point of the red quartz.
I mean, on the same level, you see. I mean, you've never seen one up close, but it's a trebuchet. Not only that, it looks to be intricate with several cogwheels and machinery, as it's using like bronze and steel together with like heavily reinforced wood. This appears to be some kind of a mechanism that is unknown to you.
Surprise, surprise. Amber does know mechanics. Who's screaming in the background? Joshua.
What?
Oh, it's a prisoner.
It's coming from nobody.
It's Emmerich. It's Emmerich.
I heard something like, ah! And it was coming from you.
It's okay, nobody's just watching Commissar Rex.
No! Turn off the TV! I cannot watch this anymore! It's so bad! Next,
What is it?
we will watch Star Wars Episode 9. No!
No, we will watch Star Wars episodes 1, 2, and 3, and then 7, 8, leaving out one.
We leave out all the good episodes for you. Alright, so what do you guys... is there anything else you wish to do, Amber, or we can jump back down?
I was just saying that I'm gonna mentally debate the print of the red quartz, but that's all.
Okay.
Unless asked for by a party member or some NPC, I'm not gonna do anything useful.
Siren, roll me... no, Joshua, you rolled a 16. Joshua, if you wish to roll me a religion check with charisma for your preach.
Well, I roll a 19, but okay.
I mean, that's to know what you know, right? The other one is to preach with charisma.
Okay, so with charisma is just a +1.
It's like holding a sermon.
Okay, religion with charisma.
Oh, Joshua is preaching again,
15.
I say as I enter the room.
Even before you enter the room.
Okay, you are hearing. When you enter the room, you hear. Never betray your trust. Be vigilant. Stand. Wait and watch carefully. Be fair and diligent to the conduct of your orders. I gotta keep going. Don't say anything.
I mean, now that you
Protect the
say
weak.
this helm fellow you talk about, he doesn't seem too bad. I can see this being very useful for my businesses. Maybe I should let my underlings go to church one Attende to make sure they understand the message of Helm.
Oh yes, they probably should.
He sees Siren, and he's like, oh god, no, please.
Oh yes.
Have you even heard this guy already? As I told you to. I had to go take a piss.
I would come back in to the room with Siren.
If you leave him too long to Joshua, he's not gonna be anything useful for anything because he's just a mental.
All right, I need to roll I need to roll a 1d10 for his madness table.
Oh, first he has to do a willpower save.
No, there's no willpower involved here. Everything
that
breaks
was
down
my-
in front the powers of Helm. Madness.
Glory to Helm.
I'm so happy.
So I'm a bit lost. I thought
What
you guys
happened?
discovered like he had some devil contract or something.
Yes,
yes,
he had.
Yes, he had a contract with the demons.
Devils, you mean?
Yes.
he was my bodyguard, as I said.
But he wouldn't say what his part of the contract was.
Well,
Hopefully he
you're
sold.
not supposed to talk about it. That's breaking the code of conduct.
Probably his soul.
But we vanquished that guy, so you're good. We can vanquish him one more time.
It's like, fine, technically it's not against the contract. Look,
I thought so.
it was
Go
an
on.
exchange of favors. That's all.
Come on. Come on.
One
just tell
blow
us the
drop
truth.
for a hand job.
You
Just
are
tell us the
being
truth.
obnoxious, and I am losing my temper, says Siren as he throws like a firebolt onto a nearby like wall, making sure that he doesn't hit anything flammable.
He's like, there's nothing special about the contract with a devil. They make contracts. You can sometimes they take gold, but they prefer favors, and you can gain powers, or maybe like all I needed was a good bodyguard.
George should just go say, please, just tell us everything. Whatever you did, if you were truthful, I'm gonna absolve you.
You
Plus,
guys,
you overpaid the devil. You needed a good bodyguard, and see where you are now.
he's like grumbling. Like, I should have went for the premium package. If only
The
I,
succubus confused him with your hits.
Now
if
tell
only I
us-
had Witch Prime.
Now tell us, what was your part of the bargain? Oh yeah, Witch Prime. Everybody support Zomalar with Witch Prime.
My God. Witch Prime. All right, so you guys can do me. Everybody can do an insight check, or you can pick one guy and he does with advantage.
I do an inside check to my own sword.
I would rather have one guy with insight with advantage.
Joshua can give himself or somebody else guidance.
Yeah, I have a good insight check. I have +5 with
Sorry,
advantage.
what's your intelligence? We need somebody to make an insight check.
No,
It's
insight
a-
with
it's
not-
wisdom.
Oh, that's wisdom. Fuck.
That's weak.
Okay, no, I think we will Joshua let it do with advantage.
Yeah.
All right.
Get some ice cream because I want ice cream.
Go.
Huh?
So this will be the result of what you get out of him from interrogating him over some time.
So I can cast guidance on myself, so we're gonna go all out
Okay.
here.
Do it.
With insight check plus guidance.
Go ahead.
Shit, that bless
Oh, now the guidance.
Maximum!
He tells us everything, including
Yeah.
how his teachers molested him when he was like 12.
So Joshua,
Prayers to Helm.
I need to double check if he knows anything secret that I can tell you. So give me a minute while I consult the book.
I can, Zomalar, just
Yes.
like to summarize. What we want to know is what was his contract with the devil, like what was his favor that he paid him, and whether he was financing the cult with his money, or whether he was like doing it through his brother, and what does he know like about the general conspiracy with his mom. and
Yeah, if
whatever.
any
Cultural
proof
and whatever.
he can deliver us or something.
But
Oh,
those
man.
are the priorities.
Do I have a contract table? That would be awesome, so I could roll it up.
Oh, nice.
Let me see. Maybe I do.
Oh, I thought the contract was actually important to the plot.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'm like a bloodhound, and I've just lost my track. What's it called when
But a plot hound?
when you're tracking something and you lose the what you lose?
Distracted.
Yeah, but you lose something. I lost
Lose,
like the way or lose the track. Lose track of something.
Track, yeah, lose
Yeah.
track.
I lost the track. The blood trail. Guys, did we get the wrong person? Because
Oh,
if
but
we
it's
did-
not. I already feared that it would be difficult to get a lot out of him. I mean, because he seems to be the guy who is very calculating and not giving.
Yeah, but these people usually like fade against violence. So I was starting to think about like burning his feet or something.
So let's.
Roller.
So Joshua, you learn several pieces of information. First off, you are pretty sure every brother hates both of the other brothers, and the same goes for Emmerich. Like you learned it about Mortlock. Same goes for Emmerich. You are also sure Mortlock is not crazy or stupid. I mean, maybe he's a bit slow, but he's not retarded. So he's definitely trying to shift blame onto Mortlock to get himself free. You are very sure that he's fucking afraid of his mother. He will avoid talking bad about her at all cost. Both, it's not a healthy thing. Like, she's a bad woman, and even though he's a wheeler and dealer, you know, who likes to make money and earn money. But he's not particularly like, even when you every time his mother comes up, he's more afraid of her than of anything else.
Okay.
The contract itself is like it's not really significant. But he will share that the favor itself was a payment by soul of somebody else's.
Okay.
It's a very interesting deal.
So he paid a soul coin for
I mean,
it.
it's player knowledge again, so I don't know if I should say it.
So that's what you know, that
say-
he paid a soul coin for the contract as payment.
How did he even get one?
I'm gonna say to Siren a whisper at least to know that he doesn't know that I'm saying this, but I say I go for I think he's not a big fan of his mom. Every time he talks, it's either disgust or he's afraid of her. Maybe we can use this to convince him to.
I will say loud. Oh, Emmerich Van Tamper is disgusted by his mother.
Shut up.
Okay.
Wow, what else is new?
Yeah.
Wait, you say it out loud so that he hears it?
Yeah, he hears it, and I mean, like a bit. You know, like if there weren't walls, others would hear it too. Like.
All right.
Oh. Whatever.
Well-
Why won't you? Honestly, I think we should make him go to our side. When we help him, and he helped us like go against his mother. She's the big fish.
Well, that's what we need to do anyways, but at least this guy is probably... I don't know. I don't know if he like hates her or fears her more. We need him to like...
So
feel
so
confident
you
to speak
dur-
against her.
during the interrogation he like tries to use the Van Vamper's name as a protection, basically. So like drawing on her mother's name. And since you credit your role, he is the favorite son by the mother herself, and supposed to take over family business when she retires.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the one that she grooms.
Ooh. Oh, he's the next in line. That's pretty good.
Yes, and you know that he is not the oldest son.
Yeah. Ooh. I gotta say that. Well, well, we can have some. I think we can negotiate with him. I mean, if she.
If he's not the oldest one and Winslock out of the picture, probably he would help us against trust. Well, I whispered that to the others.
Oh, now you were whispering.
Why would he though? Like,
Well,
Oh, right. And you also know he will take the first opportunity to escape as soon as you give him one.
okay.
So like, there's no. That's your crit insight. As soon as you let him any trust or like wiggle room, he will try to run.
oh,
Okay.
I guess so much.
so no allying with this one.
No, he's a long snake, definitely.
Do you know what do you do with snakes? You cut the head off.
Oh.
I mean, you want to kill his mom?
Or you cook them, you ask Taurif probably. Oh no, he preferred them not even cooked.
Well,
Yeah, British.
No. It
tradition
depends on the
overcooked.
situation.
Ah, okay.
that for me that means we need to have a deal right now. No, it's not something that we should, count on him.
No, let's just throw him to the dungeons, storm the Van Tampere mansion, get the other brother and possibly the mother, and then close this whole deal. Like, that's basically we'll have to work on how to make him testify against his own family.
Well, we can.
That's probably the only thing that we can get him to cooperate with us. If he like gets the good deal, if he becomes like the scion and he takes over the family and he gets it by like lie or
Yeah, that was kind of my idea to make.
Siren, that sounds like a dangerous plan.
says
Well,
Rhea Metalmorn.
she's still there. Oh yeah, we actually I
What?
completely forgot.
Shifty
Yeah,
Eyes is like, I hope you intend to take me back out of here as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, in Elturel he would be tried and judged fairly by the gods' eyes. But do you have that trust in Baldur's Gate?
No, I don't. Not at all.
I trust Baldur's Gate as far as I can throw it.
Exactly.
And you
But
can't
I-
throw far a city. Well, it can fall, that's for sure. But where does the city go if it's already fallen?
So
Like, besmirching his
Just
reputation
look
will be
outside.
besmirching his reputation will be enough to make sure that the Van Vamper family will no longer be dukes, but mere patriarchs. Most likely, especially if we remove, as Amber said, the head of the snake. Talambra.
Yeah, this is what we need to do, and I feel that way as well. But I want to get every like advantage against her that I can, and I'm not seeing much here. I actually I will like talk to the others. I will actually I think say this loud enough so that he can hear me as well. I'm
Like
not
through the
sure.
door.
No, wait, we are outside. Well, if we are outside,
I'm
that's
asking
not-
you. You can be wherever you want.
Well, we wouldn't be like whispering in the same room, so we are probably behind the door already. So I will
Yeah.
not include him in the
So-
audience.
If,
But
if
I
you're
will
already
say-
outside, I want to ask quickly, Siren, do you think if we put him down in a cell that he will not have some contact or someone who helps him
He will.
to flee?
But he will, but I don't know how to work around that. Like, do we get one of our number to like guard him eternally, or do we like kill him?
Eternally.
Yeah,
What's
that's a
that?
big problem.
What's that, Zoller?
Don't
I
worry
just
about
throw
it.
in that Amber's not going to be much of a help in the actual fight.
So everybody give me a perception check.
Yeah, that's why.
He
I thought he's
escaped.
Already
What
escaped.
about-
But
You're
already-
standing right in front of the door.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh,
Shit.
Amber,
Steven is like blind and deaf.
Amber, both Amber and Joshua, you hear the sound of what sounds to be like when metal like springs. Clink! That's what you hear.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the door.
You both guys open up the door, and you see Emric has broken the manacles chains, and he stands on the window, looks towards you, and he pulls something out that looks like a ball and throws it on the ground. A smoke fills the room.
Window here?
It's like a tiny window. But
the boss-
yes.
We will have a window in the dungeon.
It's not a dungeon though.
Yes, this is a meeting room.
Yeah, Zonalar made sure to trick us like this.
I'm gonna follow him.
He will jump, so let's
I will jump too. I don't have a problem. There's water down there.
yes. Roll me. What do we do here? You jump out as well, so roll me 3d6.
And I want to run to the window and like look out of it. And if I see Ventamper, I'm casting magic missiles on him. Fuck that guy.
So
I have a question. Do I have the time to undo the cord, climb out of the window, and use the claw to grind down the wall?
No, because you're not even there because you're on the roof.
Well, apparently I see it happening.
I mean, I thought you wanted to be with the group when they discuss further, unless you
don't
wanted.
know. I don't care.
I leave it to you, Mara.
I mean, even if I'm just on the tower, I just look down and oh, it's Emric. He's fleeing.
Yes.
What do I do about this?
Do you jump to grab him?
Yes, I jump. He's Sorov takes 3d6. Assuming I'm like 30 feet higher, I take 66.
Oh,
If you would jump, yes. So
Yes, that's
So
why
yes,
I would ask
sorry
if I
if-
have time to record and use the claw to grind the wall down. To not just fall flat on the
That'd be
ground.
awesome.
Anime style.
you'd have to destroy the cord. Are you sure
Can
you
I
want to
just
do this?
unravel it?
You can. You can take an action to take off the cord.
Yes, I have to do that then.
Do you wish to do that?
I don't know. On the one hand, yes, it's important, but on the other hand, I don't know if Jinxie is okay with it.
All right, Sarif, you are trying to get him. Roll me an athletics check.
Do I have to tell you
You're not
something?
giving me any hints as a GM.
Yes,
is really-
tell me how you wish to catch up to him,
Oh.
like catch him.
I remember.
You can swim.
He has a swimming speed and he's
Another fun
automatically faster as him anyway.
All right. So
You know, you could just drag him underwater until
Yeah.
he's nearly drowned.
So-
That's probably what I would do in this situation.
I need to find out how smart he. Does he know a lizard folk? I need to roll an intelligence check. A 20. Yes. So
He said before something about like knowing.
Can we assume that he has no weapons?
yes, he has no weapons on him. You took them off. So what he does instead is run across the chains.
What chains?
Oh, the massive one.
The chain, that's...
That
Well,
chain. So
I
you
don't-
you guys see
I don't
him
want to be- I
running-
don't want to be that guy, Zonalar.
Go ahead.
But I don't think we would be anywhere near that.
I
Because
think
if we are
it's
all
exactly
individuals-
it's exactly the chain that is attached to the cell of
I would say
the
that
prison.
Dorif is still faster than him because the climbing over the chain links and jumping across them, that's not easy to...
And I
It's
I
not
assume that
it's
the
not
chain
easy.
Is a
Also,
bit
is it-
underwater.
That's what I
Right?
wanted to ask. Is the chain just spanned over the water or is it partially underwater?
So the book doesn't like say it outright. So I thought like it's like partially floating in the water, like 1 or 2 feet underneath it.
Yeah, so he would be like difficult terrain or something
So I
like this, right?
So-
faster because I swim.
So he rolled an acrobatics of 24. You can roll me an athletics to catch up with him.
He has difficult terrain while I swim as fast as he walks.
He does not have difficult terrain, for he's really fast. That's why I rolled acrobatics, but he rolled a 24. Like this
Yeah,
guy.
so-
difficult terrain isn't depending on any roll. It's
That's
just
what I'm saying. This
stopping
is not a battle map. Like this is a chase sequence. Is what's happening here.
So, not to
Is there
just
any
for knowing
rope
how
or
it
something
works for
roll
you.
over the water?
So if he hadn't a good athletics check, it would be difficult terrain. Is that how it works?
Yes.
Okay, just for understanding.
Also, I'm happy to give you advantage because you can swim, and this is far easier for you to achieve than for him to escape.
Well,
How,
So
just
what?
guide
Acrobatics or athletics or what?
Athletics.
Does the flaming fist not have any boats
So
nearby?
Yes. What's the question?
While he does that, getting onto the chain, I mean, he jumped down into the water. I guess he just
He
jump onto the chain.
So he jumped down and hit the ground. That's like of the island that the sea tower is built on.
And then he got to the chain.
Yes.
But now, if he's on the chain, can I? In the meantime, I could have drawn my my bow, I guess.
Yes.
And if I see that he's going on the chain, I would like to hit him, not to kill him, but just like in the hopes that if he gets hurt, he will fall down the chain.
Exactly.
Well-
That's a thing you can do. Roll me an attack roll with your bow.
I thought I land in water actually.
13.
He has a dexterity of an armor class of 17.
So
You shoot him, but your shot goes. He misses by a feet.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt then on him.
What's the range of guiding bolt?
120
hates
feet.
Yes. Oh my God! No, Sarif.
oh, sorry.
I'm gonna cast guiding bolt on him.
So Sarif, you keep the distance about the same, but it's difficult to keep to be faster.
When I see he is faster, I'm gonna shoot 2 guiding bolts at
All right, both of you, Joshua can roll a guiding bolt as well as Sarif.
Gonna roll a Guiding Bolt. I gonna use my Channel Divinity to have a +10.
Oh really? Nice, you hit.
Yeah, guide the strike.
I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll for Ambric's acrobatic again to see if he falls over. Roll me damage real quick.
Okay.
You guys are gonna kill him, and I'm okay with that.
No, it's not to kill him, it's just to slow him down.
No, that's the crit. It rolls for the crits.
It's no crit.
There's no
It's not a
crit.
No,
critical.
he did not crit.
Oh, I'm
Guiding
so
bolt
okay.
is
Okay. Guiding bolt is
still pretty high
40,
damage.
46. That's 19
Guiding
damage.
bolt is 46 at level 1.
Oh,
I
that's
would do 5.
That's stupid strong. Jesus.
what sort of spell is that?
Level
Wow.
1 spell is that. That's a level 1 spell.
It's a level 1 spell.
That's a level 1
Cool.
cleric spell.
Oh, did you
And the
cast
next
it on
attack
level
him has
1? Or?
advantage.
Yeah, I cast on level 1.
So,
I mean, I can cast on level 2, but no.
okay, here's what's happening. Now, at this point, the fog is covering him and Saurif. Saurif, you get a clear vision of him with the guiding bolt, making him glow. You see him bleeding profusely. Saurif, you rolled a 16 on the guiding bolt, right?
Yes,
The 16 misses.
I know.
16 has advantage.
Because his armor class is 17, that's too bad.
Why does his guiding bolt says disadvantage until my next turn?
For the what was it again?
So now that you're in the fog,
secondary effect of guiding bolt is the next attack on him has advantage.
now that
yeah.
now that you are in the fog, so I mean Starreef attacked first, then Joshua. So
Yeah, then why I wrote it wrong there.
Well, if you try to attack again, you have advantage to him, because that's what Guiding Bolt does.
Starreef, as you chase him, you come ever so closer. He's like 15 feet away from you. You are both in the fog. He glows pretty much, and you hear, "It's them! Get Emmerich!" And you see a boat. There appears to be 4 guys in it. 2 of them are holding, what's it called, rowers? As 2 others pull out crossbows. What do you wish to do?
So there are people on a boat.
Just topple the boat.
Yes, there are people on a boat. It looks to be like a boat that can hold 8 people maximum, that are rowing to get Emmerich. Somebody has
How do
informed
they
them.
even know he's there?
Oh yeah, how do they know they're there? I know, you don't.
This is way too contrived to be accidental.
It's not accidental.
The book says he can literally get out of the safest prison in Baldur's Gate.
Sorry,
Just like that.
he was not in prison. The prison was downstairs.
What? I didn't hear that.
But so I asked you something like 10 minutes ago and you just
Okay,
skipped
what did
me.
you ask?
If the Flaming Fist doesn't have some kind of patrol boat here to catch up with ships that want to leave the harbor.
Aren't you?
So
on the
I
roof
don't
with the
like
ballista?
it's not. I don't think it's in the book, but I can. Let me give you a
I'm
lot.
on the roof with a fucking trebuchet.
Yes.
And I'm not sure if I should command the people to use the trebuchet on a boat I can see.
I'm
Because I'm
going
pretty sure
to
I
give you a luck roll. Is there a patrol nearby? An 11 or higher, there is.
Oof.
That's a 2.
Why do you roll my luck?
Because he's the luck.
Because it's the Flaming Fist. Like, is the patrol boat nearby? That's why the chain is here.
So the boat should be here because it needed because the chain is
There's
here.
no patrol boat nearby. Till we get one to turn around, he will be gone.
You are fucking useless.
He's like shrugging, like,
down this-
what am I
get me a
supposed?
fucking rope. Get me a fucking rope and get me down this wall.
Okay, so he.
Oh, can we see the boat too, or is it in the fog that
It-
so that?
Yes, it's in the fog. It's in the heavy fog of the Baldur's Gate. So you cannot see the boat, but you do hear the voices of several men from the seas.
Okay.
So you did hear, like, there's Emmerich! So it's trouble. But I'm going back to Sarif. It's up to you what to do. You're like 30 feet... No, Emmerich is 30 feet away to get to the boat. And he's like heavily hurt, bleeding a lot and weak. But he's trying to escape.
How far are they from the tower?
It's about like 120 feet by now, and in the fog.
And I
How
can
far?
see him. Does the one of the guiding bolts like light him light him up?
The fog obscures the vision too much for the people in the tower to see him.
Okay.
That's why the boat is there, so it's hidden from sight.
Because I was saying something about like magic missiles as soon as I see him outside, but
Oh, you guys can make me another perception check to see if you can spot him as he's glowing. I'm okay with that. No, Delium! No!
Not this.
What's that?
No!
I wonder.
Does no one of you have some inspiration you can give him?
Can I use? I just wanted to ask. Can I use inspiration after the roll?
You can roll again. Yes.
Okay.
But you cannot take the natural 20, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
No!
18. Or is it just 7
No,
now?
it's
Because.
just normal because you basically.
Oh yeah, yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so Siran, you, because of the guiding bolt on him, you can spot him by a range of 120 feet.
Magic missile. Magic missile. I actually have one more slot.
Alright,
So magic missile level
44
2.
plus 4.
I think 5.
It's 3d4 at
Okay,
level
it's-
1, right?
Oh yeah, 4d4. Yeah. You're right. 4d4. So every one of them is it's 4d4 plus 4, and that's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he did.
Zarif, you see, and Siran as
Lethal
well,
damage.
you see how his body gets hit by 4 magical bolts slicing through the fog. As the bright... Is it like a blue glow or a red glow?
Yeah, they used to be like almost invisible, but ever since he like discovered fiery powers, they are like orange glowing.
Yes, as force hits Emmerich and pushes him off balance, and you hear a groan as one of them pierces like from behind through its stomach area, shoots out on the other side before it fizzles out, and he lands into the water, and the other say, "They got him! Quick, get his body!" And the people are shooting their crossbows towards you, Sarif. Sarif, do you wish to...
Do I have to do anything?
Yes, I'm asking you. So, do you wish to...
When do I get my rope that I asked 10 minutes ago?
They... One after another. I cannot do everything. Just
But you
first we do Sarif.
Yeah, but you're resolving the whole thing,
Without you.
and yeah, and when I get the rope, it's already over.
Okay. So
So the point
Fine.
of what I'm doing is pointless after that.
it's you're on top of the tower. So they have a rope with on top of the tower. Sure, like there's like axis rope on top of the tower just in case. So he will grab it and throw one end to you, as he makes sure the other end is attached.
I'm just gonna use the bandages as cover for my arm to let it grind down.
Okay. Ring it! It looks
If you're
awesome.
saying it deals damage to me, I'm just gonna tank that
No, you are going to roll acrobatics or athletics to not take
Always
damage.
going to roll athletics because acrobatics are shit.
Yeah, go
Therefore,
ahead.
do-
Go ahead. It looks awesome. You're rappelling down the tower like a pro climber.
Now I want to the same thing that Emmerich did and jump across the chain.
That's an athletic acrobatics check.
I don't even have to get a choice.
Nope. You do. You managed to do it. It's slippery. It's dangerous. But you get to stay on the chain. Sarif. You see. You hear the rattling as Amber is coming closer on the chain itself. Amber, you are far out enough to see what is happening. Sarif, you could like fight them, or take the body and like go underwater, or flee, or anything else you can think up of.
Oh, how big is this boat?
Big enough for 8 people.
Yeah, big enough for 8 people.
And just to tell you, boats are really easy to throw over.
To throw what?
Like
Make them topple over and go blub blub.
Well, they
So-
are easy, but not if you are in the water and you have nothing to like.
It's a rowboat, so there's no mast on it or anything. Like a bigger nutshell, because the small ones only hold 2
Have you
people.
ever stood on a boat?
Yeah.
They are really shaky.
No. It really
No.
depends on the boat.
No, that's not how boats work.
And then the boats I was on are different and wrong.
Yes. Blame the boats. Hashtag blame the boats.
Well, I know what a boat doesn't take, well, and that's an axe.
I understand, but it's not your turn right now, so sorry.
Yes, I know.
Throw an axe.
No, I'm gonna throw myself with the axe onto the boat.
It's not your turn. Sorry.
Yes, I know, but I'm
It's
saying
not-
what I'm going to do.
You can say it when it's your turn. Thank you.
So, how fast is such a boat?
Oh, fuck.
The guys can row.
How fast can the guys row? I don't know. I would say 30 feet is like
Sorry?
if
Can I
they
give Zora something of a hint? Grab
No.
the oars and drag them away underwater. Either the guys go overboard, or they keep you, or they let go of the oars, and then they can't steer it.
That's not how oars work, though.
Why is it not how oars work? They aren't fixed to the ship.
Yes, they
They
are.
are usually on
It's a
spinner.
rowboat. They aren't.
Yes.
They have these small little forks that keep the oar
Yeah.
in line, and you can pull them away. And then
So-
they're
There are
chained to
different
the boat.
types of
so
fixation for
to make the decision easier, I don't know much about D&D boat systems, so I will say it moves 30 feet in one direction and needs half its movement to turn.
Quite reasonable.
And right now it's aimed to go towards the chain where Emmerich is. Was.
I think I can hinder them in getting his body.
Yes. Roll me.
And in the same way, disintegrate his body.
You can grab his body. What do you wish to do with it? Like, you reach his body easily without a problem.
You can disintegrate that sauce.
Do you wish to like?
What would it take to sink the ship? I mean, damage-wise.
Oh,
HP.
about, I don't know, like, let's say like 50 HP to make it sink.
50.
I'm pulling these numbers out of my butt. Let me see. Oh, somebody linked
Oh.
the. Oh, it has 50 hit points.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
this is a small one. This is for 4 people. So if it's bigger, it should have even more hit points.
This is for 4 people.
Yeah,
I
two
see-
crew, 2 passengers.
Oh, I see. I think it's the hull, huh? Like, it doesn't destroy the whole hull, but like to punch a hole into it so it starts flooding and sinking, you need to do... I'm okay with like 50 hit points to make it stop working until they fix it. So... But, I mean, you could grab his body and like try to delve underwater so they cannot hit you.
Probably what I'm gonna do, because everything else is very
Sucks.
risky.
You could take his head off and just take that back.
Do you know the
no.
penetration force of a crossbow bolt as soon as it hits water?
Mara, I don't fucking care. It's a force of velocity of crossbow bolt underwater to hit a lizard folk.
It's none. As soon as it's like 30 centimeters underwater, it loses all.
It works exactly like, I don't know, what's it called? Saving Private Ryan. That's how it works.
Unicorn. But do you know that the water, it creates a false image, let's say? So if you aim for the image...
I know, if you aim at where you see it, you're gonna miss it because you have to aim.
Yeah, you have to aim differently. So we can start debating about...
Now, I just want to know what Saurif does with the body of Emmerich. His breath has left his body. That's for sure. Sarif?
Yeah, I will grab his body and...
Yes, you have it.
I'm not sure what I want to cast right now.
Armor of Agathis, maybe?
Fast, it's really bad.
Remember, we're not planning to battle them.
Yeah, but I can...
He's alone there, so...
How's this with this... I think about casting this spell, but I'm not sure how this will... Oh.
Target self?
I'm confused with target itself.
I mean, you cast it on yourself.
Yep.
But it has a range of 30. It's
that does
really
not
weird.
does not look correct. I think that's a mistake.
Yeah, range of 30 targets.
Maybe I
the
forgot
effect
to
Means it
target.
affects everything in 30 feet around you.
What?
You don't get to cast it like a fireball.
I
No,
think I just forgot.
No,
to
your cloud of daggers is incorrect. Casting time is one action. Range is 60 feet. There is no target. You put it wherever you want
60
to.
feet?
Yes. You fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side. Centered on a point you choose within range. A creature takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or start its turn there.
You can do that.
So they are moving right now.
Yes.
So I'm gonna place this so that it will move through it and hit everyone possible on the ship.
All right.
And dive down with the body.
All right. Yes, you do that. You hear the screams as several daggers cut through them. You can roll me 44. Oh, nice.
Oh shit!
Amber, you see all of this. What does a cloud of daggers look like? Like, how do you envision this? Is it like literal cloud and then
It's
you
like
see
a blender.
dagger flying through it?
There are daggers everywhere and just spinning like in a blender.
Oh yeah, like several people lose several limbs as those 4 bandits get fucking destroyed by your spell. They are men. Let me double check bandit stats.
Yeah, and they might be dead, depending
They
on
might
the
be just dead. Bandit. What would Bandit Dan say about this? Yep, they're all dead. You eviscerate them as they die of blood loss. Fingers get cut up and they get maimed.
Oh, we did it, guys. We killed everyone.
Ember,
I mean,
tell me
I
what you
don't
wish
see
to do.
I don't see it.
Well, we can hear, like, I believe, go.
No, there's the fog. You can't hear anything.
You can hear the fog.
The fog of sound.
The fog of sound.
Like it's like in a horror movie. You just hear the screams.
Ember, it's your turn.
Ember.
Oh.
Ember. 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 Ember.
Unicorn, stop typing about your food.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
it's okay. If I ate that, my boobs would be 2 times larger than they are now, and that is not what I want. But I still ate a bag of chips. I'm a bad boy.
I'm thinking about eating a second pizza.
What the fuck?
Okay. I mean, this problem is solved, so let me put away the nice music. Wait, no, I didn't want it to sound like that.
We are murder hobos, but to my
You-
defense, the GM forced us to be.
Wow.
The good
He wants
news
to
is Emmerich has been captured.
Captured?
The bad news is he's dead.
Yeah, exactly.
So how do you solve that problem, you freaking murderous
He
I don't
drowned.
care.
He drowned with a hole in his chest.
That's why he sunk, right?
That things they standard in Baldur's Gate.
I'm sorry,
did I
guys, but he wants to escape.
Up with your
So
murderous freaks.
to break manacles, you need to roll a 20 athletics checks, and if you fail, you can't do it. And he rolled exactly 17 plus 3 to break free from the manacles.
No.
I can break these cuffs.
So Amber can break them any day, basically,
Yes.
if I don't roll shit.
I mean, you can just break them by transforming your arm. That's
Yes.
you don't need a check for that.
Court is putting me in a very bad situation because I'm practically useless for it.
Yes. Amber, do
Aside
you?
from grappling people.
Several guards come over, and a boat arrives, and they take the dead bodies out of the waters and from the boat.
Are the other guys dead too?
Oh yes, they got shish kebabbed. They're like,
I was bringing my ice back into the fridge, so I
Wait,
did.
who arrived to take these bodies out of water? Is that like...
Flaming Fist soldiers. A patrol boat is getting like somebody like rang a bell and they shouted, and several patrol boats like came steering in your directions.
SKP.
Yes, exactly.
It's alright, my esteemed colleagues. We dealt with the SKP. He didn't escape.
Didn't you just kill a very important person in Baldur's?
No, he wasn't... Well, yes. Yes, I did.
Well done, Lieutenant. You did a good job. Exactly what we
Can I
expect.
not be in your general vicinity anymore?
You're the finest. You're the finest of us, I must say.
No, I imagined like Amber shouting downstairs from the roof, you know, from the crenulations, to me like leaning out of the window and being like, "Didn't you just kill an very important?" And I'm like, "Yes, I did."
Obviously, you cast silence on Ember, like.
You're a crazy murderous piece of.
days, but I also have good days, guys.
When was your last good day? Last year? Before I knew you?
About that time. So, isn't it your presence in my life that's making me so dangerous?
Go to fucking hell. Pick any.
Good work, Siren.
Soon.
Come soon enough.
Go to fucking hell soon.
You guys are all dried and gathered with. And you have the body. They will accept to make sure that the body will not escape any further.
So
Yeah, we would want to get him to get up and walk out.
Putting like to.
I mean,
to
this is
store
Dungeons
it.
and Dragons. I'm pretty sure he would. There's something going up that he really just gets up and walks.
Well, I will gonna dig a grave for him.
I would like to ask Sour if what exactly happened out there. I heard many screams.
You know, sometimes when I get a bit carried away, some people get, how do you call, cubed.
What?
They get
You know, get cut in little cubes.
Saurif was making goulash.
diced. You're looking for the word
Diced.
diced.
Okay.
Yes, diced. Minced meat.
So, but
think-
I mean, that means there were other people.
Yeah, some bandits were trying to get him, but they got
I
cubed.
Question two
So
to Laura. How did the
they
guy
got a
talk?
boat
yeah.
or something?
What?
So they had a boat or something?
Yes.
Not
And
anymore.
all of them got puked.
Pubed. Cubed.
Cubed. With a C.
All of them got cubed.
Yeah.
They got
Could
sliced
you-
and diced.
Could you make out any sign or name of the boat or something?
The robot.
No.
This one would not have one.
I don't know a single rowboat in history that had a.
Well,
It was
Okay.
just a rowboat. Okay.
Yeah. I remember.
I will.
That-
No one is asking Joshua.
I will make a grave for him while you guys discuss.
great.
So my question to Zara was,
Please
how
do
did
not
the
dig
guy
any
taste?
graves. Use the graveyard.
What was that?
Sure.
How did he taste?
Oh, I didn't taste him. I just
You did
ate.
it earlier.
I
Oh,
think
it was very tasty. Like-
No,
You
Like,
see that Ava looks kind of bummed out, like she missed something.
You see his sharp teeth and his red eyes.
I just realized
He disappeared in a fog, and then people died, and then he came back.
all of Saurif's worms drowned.
No. This bag is airtight.
They are water resistant up to 30 feet.
The good news, I was thinking about this. The good news is they can swim in water. The bad news is they can swim in water.
But the bag is closed. They can't swim out of the bag.
I was thinking
not-
about letting you roll for how many worms escape, but no. They're
Roll
still all
1d100.
in the bag. 99 worms come out of the bag.
Wait, they multiply.
One down squish it and the
10
other
years
99.
later,
Yes.
Baldur's Gate is
They,
destroyed.
they multiply when you're looking, and you never.
Yeah.
They
So-
are more worms than Baldur's Gate citizens in Baldur's Gate.
The one for everyone.
So let's bury the body in the graveyard then. The least we
Yeah.
can do.
Alright.
What do you want
Enjoy.
to write on the grave and on the headstone?
Should
Sorry.
we use the body to go to the mansion and get entry because he had a tragic accident?
What?
That's the best thing, the best idea I heard today.
But he had a tragic accident. He ran away and had an accident.
Sorry.
He slipped and fell onto something pokey that stabbed him in it.
Sorry, take inspiration for this one.
Yes.
You fucking murdered them with a cloud of daggers, hunted down Emmerich, captured his body, and got away without taking any damage. You are a hero this session. I mean, Siren dealt
he's not a hero, he's a fucking monster. Everyone in this party is a monster.
I succeeded.
I was the only one.
I succeeded 3 skill checks to escape from the bonds, climb across the chains, and run away from a swimming monster. And then you guys still got him. That's like fucking man.
And the thing is, if we had tried to catch him alive, it would have gone differently. But someone stopped caring and just.
Yeah, I think Siren is turning into this like it already happened with William when things are like taking too long, he starts like murdering people.
If things take too long, Amber just leaves and Siren starts to murder people.
Yeah, exactly. We need to do something about
Or
it.
Joshua says it. I think that's what he would do if you try to run. You'll pretty much say no.
No, yeah, you fucking die. You had your chance.
Like, yeah.
He did.
Never. He's a follower of Helm. He says, never betray your trust, be vigilant, stand, wait, watch carefully. Well, he's watching someone running away.
Alright, so...
He's not gonna just watch.
So guys, I will end this episode here and stop the recording. Thanks you guys for watching once this hits YouTube. And we'll take the last 10 minutes to prepare what you guys wish to do next. Or if you have any complaints about how I use heavy crossbows by shooting into the waters and its velocity.
Well, that would be a problem, yes.
But